Oh, let us see what we got going on this morning. This morning. This morning. This morning. Hey, y'all. Oh, what we got going on this morning, y'all? Beautiful rising, y'all. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, y'all. Ooh, it's Friday. It's Friday. And the weekend's here. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing, y'all? Y'all having a good day? A good morning? Let me get this astrology pulled up, y'all. All right, let me get my laptop out, y'all. Y'all not be running late on Fridays. If y'all want me on this damn camera, then I need extra time, okay? Right? That's why I ain't on camera every day. It's too early, okay? If y'all want me on this camera, then some days it's going to be a little late now. Let me get my laptop up, y'all. Let's get this astrology going, y'all. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are having a beautiful morning. Where you checking in from? Let me know in the comments, y'all. Look, let me help y'all. Let's double tap. All right, go and get my taps in, y'all. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are having a beautiful morning. Where's my lighter, y'all? Don't you hate when you can't find a damn lighter? Let me see if I left it in the bathroom. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Friday. It is almost the weekend, y'all. Almost the weekend. What is it, y'all? A Saturday. So we got to go through it. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. All right, y'all. Somebody, look, maybe tomorrow your lucky day, y'all. If you ain't been lucky all week, look, y'all, maybe tomorrow your lucky day, y'all, because I was hearing Saturday, love, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. I don't know, y'all. Maybe you're going to get some Saturday love. Hey, y'all, I'm going to be live tomorrow, though. All right, I will be live tomorrow on TikTok for Saturday love messages, all right, at 11:11. All right, tomorrow, y'all. I think I'm about ready, y'all. You know, I was late. I was still getting myself together. Oh, let me light my cone. All right, y'all. Let me know in one word, how we feeling today? Are we feeling blessed? Are we feeling relaxed? Are we feeling happy? What we feeling like, y'all? Don't be putting nothing on retarded. How we feeling? It's been a whole ass. You Frazier say what? It's been a whole ass week. It's been a whole ass week, y'all. Hey, Miss Siobhan, you up early, girl. Grand Rising. Prompt, shut up. I see. You know we be thinking alike. I'm like, look at you. You are on early. Stop playing. You are prompt this morning. I love it. Empowered, relieved, Alara. I love it. Grateful, Aaron. All right, y'all. I'm loving the energy this morning. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to see because I bet the astrology supports how you feel, y'all. And that's why I always say, y'all, there's nothing wrong with astrology because God made you, God made the heavens and the earth, right? So at the point you understand that, then guess what? You will begin to align with the astrological transits, y'all. Why? Because we are universal energy. I love that. Peaceful. Yeah, I love that, y'all. So I want to see then what the daily astrology is, y'all, because I'm loving the energy. All right. So clearly, all right, something is shifting. Something's gotta change. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. Sometimes stuff just got to change, y'all, too. And that's when we have to realize, y'all, that everything is cyclical and everything is seasonal, y'all. So at some point, the tides is going to shift, y'all. Let me lower y'all down some so y'all can get more of the table. All right, once I start reading. All right, y'all. So let's talk about it. Your daily astrology. What's the day, y'all? The 26th. Y'all, it's 26 people watching. I love God. Don't ever play with me. Hello, 26 people watching, y'all. Ain't the day the 26th of what? 2026. Stop playing, y'all. Put 26, 26, 26. What's that? 8? 888. Stop playing, y'all. Put 888 in the comments. 888 is abundance, y'all. Right? 888 is abundance. 26 people watching on June 26th of 2026. 888. That's how you read numbers, y'all. Hello. Somebody, this is an abundant day for you, y'all. Like this day is full of abundance, y'all. So let's talk about it. Deep truths and optimistic shifts, y'all. That's the energy, right? Your daily astrology. It says today's cosmic weather takes us from intense intimacy to hopeful expansion, right? Everything cannot always be intense, right? Everything can't always be all about your passions, your desires, your greed, your lust, whatever it is, y'all. At some point, it's about expansion, right? It's less about what the feeling is and more about the expansion of what the intimacy brings, y'all. And that's even in jobs, right? See, sometimes it's like you may want a job, right, where the job pays a lot of money, right? But the job doesn't allow you to do anything. You can't go nowhere, all of that. So at that point, you begin to say, you know what, maybe my expansion is more based on intimacy, something that's more intimate than something that is going to get me, like world famous, right? Y'all know how it stars, y'all, that will get out of the limelight, right? At some point, they'd be like, you know what, I just can't, because they want a more intimate space, right? Even for themselves. So there will be a point in your life where you begin to say, you know what, I really want something more intimate, and then I can expand. All right. The moon moves through Scorpio. Moon is in Scorpio, y'all. Now it's moving through Scorpio because it will be going into Sagittarius, y'all. So now, right through this passionate Scorpio, right before shifting into Sagittarius, the moon is pushing us, y'all, to dive deep. That's what that Scorpio energy is. It's been this way for 2 to 3 days, y'all, where it's really been asking you, look at yourself, right? Are you getting what it is that you desire out of life? But if you aren't, why not, y'all? It's called choices, motherfucker, choices, right? Like, I look at people all the time. I am someone who made horrible choices. Y'all put horrible in the comments, child. Hey, Evelyn, thank you, love. Thank you. Y'all, I am someone that made horrible choices. All right. Look, snap. Look, I got Evelyn. There you go. Right. Horrible. Horrible, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, She's a Diddy. All right. I'm talking about it, y'all. So at the point you realize that, you say, you know what? I don't have, hey, Deja. I don't have, y'all, time to look at other people, knowing that I had to make certain choices, y'all, in my life for my life to be better, right? So then you get to a point of growth. Spiritual growth has nothing to do with age, right? This is about spiritual growth, to where you understand that every choice, y'all, that is called what? Newton's law of thermodynamics. Every choice, y'all, every action has an opposite and equal reaction. Hello, we teaching today? Okay, let's talk about it. So when you make dumbass decisions in your life, y'all, then you are building up karma. And now you cannot look at God. Hello. Thank you, Miss Siobhan. Right? You cannot look at God and be talking about, God, why this happening to me? Why that happened to me? Sit your ass down and look at the karma you built up. It's okay. Hell, we all built up karma, y'all. I built up hella karma in my first marriage and got all that shit back in my second. And now I'm good. Why? Because I'm a quick learner, motherfucker. You won't have me over here depressed, y'all. Most people are depressed because they are focusing on, y'all, what they didn't have. They're not looking at the lesson. What was it that you were supposed to learn? Because at the point you learn it, y'all, you don't have to repeat it again. But many people are stuck in this looping cycle of having to learn the same lesson over and over and over. And you over here talking about, but why? Because you're not listening to God, y'all. When God is trying to tell you to do something and you ain't doing it, all you gonna do, that's the matrix. Hello, welcome to the matrix. Y'all better go watch The Matrix, y'all. It's The Matrix. It's going to keep you chasing your tail, right? It's going to keep you repeating the same cycles because, y'all, it's like the people. Okay, let's talk about it. Somebody, your granddaddy used to play the numbers. I'm seeing somebody play the numbers, right? And they be like, I'm going to play the same number, y'all. And at some point, that number going to hit. At some point, that number going to hit. Let me tell you, y'all, I'm educated. Chances are you have a better chance of hitting the damn lottery with a quick pick and random ass numbers than you do, y'all, with that same number over and over and over. Proven fact, y'all. So everybody that be talking about, I'm just going to keep doing it this way because at some point, that number going to hit, y'all. Somebody, your grandmama played the numbers. Stop playing. Now I'm here running them numbers. Stop playing. Somebody, but it's not. That's not what this world is about, y'all. It's not. All right. That's mean you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and hope to get a different outcome. At some point, y'all, that number might hit, but you don't know when that's going to be. Stop playing, y'all. So somebody, let's talk about it. Key transits today, y'all. 347, child. Okay, the moon is going to trine Mercury in Cancer, y'all. All right, this is a perfect window to express your most vulnerable feelings. All right, words flow easily and emotional understanding is at a peak, y'all. Say what needs to be said, right? And I'm going to tell you, if you follow astrology, your life will be in alignment, y'all. God created two things, the heavens and the earth, and man. All of that other shit y'all trying to go by never mattered. Until you align yourself with God, you can't even discern the Bible. You can't discern the Torah. You can't discern the fucking encyclopedia, motherfucker, okay? You cannot discern anything until you understand the God within, which is you, right? You. So a lot of times it's like you reading a book, y'all. I can read Shakespeare and love it, whereas someone else who does not even like reading don't want to read that shit. Why, y'all? Because you are different based on your discernment, your knowledge, right? You limit yourself when you start reading dumb shit. Hello. All right, y'all. So let's talk about it. It's time for emotional understanding. All I need from you is understanding. As simple as 1, 2, 3. Who is that? Escape, y'all? Understanding is what I need. Hold that. My voice deep this morning, y'all. So that's Candy. It'll lighten up when I keep talking, y'all. Right? But somebody, all you need is understanding. Ooh, now I'm hearing the lyrics, y'all. I would have to pull it up. I don't know the verses, y'all, but yeah, somebody, you want more understanding, y'all. That's what I'm hearing, right? So you got to understand tonight, y'all, there's going to be a spark of passion, right? But it's also about resistance. Sometimes we are stubborn in that which we desire because you just don't know how to get it, y'all. And a lot of times we have certain desires, things that we want, and we just can't see how to get there. So then we limit ourselves, y'all. So somebody, now you got to understand this energy this evening. Don't be combative, right? Like, don't be combative. This is now about a meeting of the minds. What is it that I can do to bring balance, peace, and harmony in my life, y'all? This is about a truth and shifts in your mentality, y'all. So the night, y'all, you got to understand optimism, right? Loving life, right? Today, vulnerability is your superpower, y'all. Today, vulnerability is a superpower. At some point, you got to have a meeting of the minds. At some point, you have to have a conversation, y'all. But let me tell you, if you got your guards up, because I'm seeing the 7 of swords in my mind's eye, right? If you got your guard up, then whatever it is that you desire, whether it's a conversation, whether it's a date, child, whether it's your kids coming together for Sunday dinner, whatever it is, y'all, whatever it is you desire can come to you, but you also have to open up and allow it, right? So vulnerability today is a superpower, all right? The universe is asking you to stop hiding your true feelings, right? Whether you're single and ready to take a chance or partnered and craving a deeper bond, right? Honest communication, y'all, is the key that unlocks everything today. The action step is have that conversation, speak your truth. Even if your voice shakes, you might be a little scared, child. All right. It says speak your truth. Even if your voice shakes, let go of stubbornness tonight and trust that love is meant to feel good. Do you know how many people, y'all, will not allow themselves to open up simply because of their scars, is what I'm hearing God say. 17, somebody, you could have been 17 years old. Somebody, you got a hand tattoo. I'm seeing hand tattoos. I'm also seeing a neck tattoo. All right. Somebody, you could have been 17, like just getting into who you were becoming. And there's something that took place because it's the scars, y'all. And a lot of times we do not understand the scars that are stopping us for really moving forward. Y'all know something I'm seeing, for example, right? My son, thank you, love. Thank you, Miss Siobhan. My son had open heart surgery, y'all, right? when he was a baby. So he has a scar, y'all. You know, if you have open heart surgery, you're gonna have a hell of a scar. So he has a hell of a scar on his chest, y'all. But for a long time, and now he still don't take off his shirt, especially in school. And I would say, well, I call him Man. I'm like, well, Man, why you don't take your shirt off? And he was like, Mom, because we would go to the pool and stuff. And he said, Mom, because I don't want people asking me about my scar. Hello. He didn't want to talk about it, y'all. And it's not because he don't even remember, y'all. You got to think, my baby, he was a baby when he had those surgeries. Somebody, this is a damn message, right? It's like you don't want to talk about it, right? But let me tell you, that's your testimony, y'all. Like somebody, you got hella scars is what I'm hearing God say. And you got to talk about those scars, y'all. See, the scars means you survived something. Why? Because you still here to show people your scars, y'all. Right? I got a scar on my right shoulder right here, y'all. I had shoulder surgery. All right. I was a dancer, y'all. So I did praise dance ministry for years, y'all. I danced in high school. I was a majorette. So naturally, y'all, your natural abilities will always come out, by the way. Right. So I was a majorette in high school, and then I was a praise dancer for damn near 20-something years, y'all. So I had to have surgery. But this scar, y'all, reminds me of the most impactful day of my life. I dislocated my shoulder, y'all, doing a ribbon dance on Mother's Day. I'm talking about church was packed out, y'all, and I was doing a ribbon dance. People falling out, child. And I did what, y'all? I felt my shoulder pop out of place. I did this shit, y'all. I went to the back. I came back out, and I kept doing that shit, y'all. Stop, right? And then when I finished, I had to go to the goddamn ER, and I had dislocated my shoulder doing what I love the most. I haven't danced since, y'all, but I choreographed. I have not danced since. All right. That is a message for somebody. All right. That's a message for somebody. All right. So let's get into today's messages, y'all. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. All right. I think I want to pull y'all up on this phone too. I might, so I don't have to keep looking up, because I can look right here, y'all, and see y'all right in front of me versus having to look up. And that way we can get into this energy. Let me know where you checking in from, y'all. Where are you at, y'all? I'm in Florida. It's hot as hell, child. I saw the devil run across the grass this morning, y'all. Y'all, it's so dang on hot. And it's like the heat and the humidity, y'all, in Florida. Man, you can't even breathe some days, y'all. Like literally, child, you can't even breathe some days, y'all. So I hope y'all are having a beautiful morning, y'all. Somebody, you're shattered, but you're still standing. That's your channel song, y'all, by the Velvet Testimony. Yeah. Somebody, they should have walked past you, but now they done let you get free, girl. Stop playing, y'all. Somebody, you say they should have walked past me, but now you shattered, but you still standing. All right, y'all, let's get into today's energy, y'all. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. All right, Mississippi in the house, y'all. Mississippi in the house. Oh, shit, y'all. Tower. Okay, y'all. Somebody. Oh, let's talk about this shit, y'all. Okay, 737, y'all. 7 is spirituality. Your channel song, y'all, that thing says shattered, but still standing. Your first card is the Tower, child. Stop playing. Somebody, you are shattered, but girl, you still standing. Now I'm hearing Monica. I'm still standing. Somebody, you from Atlanta? Somebody, your name could be Monica. Somebody, you from the SWATs? What's Monica's brother name? I met her brother, Montez. Somebody, your name Martez or Montez? Tez, they call you Tez. Somebody, there's a tower moment that's taking place in your life, y'all. And whatever it's doing, child, you shattered, but you still standing. What is this energy? Girl, this tower is going to bring in a whole family, y'all. Somebody, I heard your worst moment is now manifesting greatness. Hello. Somebody, I'm talking about it. The Tower to the 10 of Cups. It's like whatever shattered you is allowing you to rebuild, y'all. I love it. Whatever shattered you, y'all. Look, 7 of Pentacles, because you just put in the time and the investment, y'all. 7 of Pentacles. Somebody, you're willing to invest in your happiness is what God is showing me. Y'all, all it does, it takes a tearing down in order for things to come together. And somebody, I feel like you realize that you had to let something go. Stop fucking playing. Ace of Cups. Like I said, you had to let something go, y'all. Whatever this energy is, y'all, let me put it down here in case y'all want to see a little bit of this, right? Somebody, you got to understand, though, whatever this is, you had to blow that shit up. Hello, grenade. Somebody you in the military, somebody who was in the army, right? You had to blow it up, y'all. But blowing it up actually created a vision, is what I'm hearing God say, of what it is that you truly desire. It's like you had to rebuild the foundation, y'all. I'm seeing the Twin Towers. Somebody's birthday could be September the 11th. I'm seeing 911, y'all. So somebody, it's like you had to let something burn down, right, in order for it to be rebuilt, because you had to understand what happiness truly looks like. Somebody, you're a family man. If there's a man, a masculine looking to me, that's a man, y'all, with a bunch of kids and a wife. Somebody, look, Seven of Pentacles, that's the same person, y'all. It's like somebody, you're working to build a family or a foundation. You finna get it. Ace of Cups, y'all. Whatever this is, it could be your own individual happiness, y'all. Because what did we say this morning? Happiness is a choice, y'all. I have been through hell and high water. And I tell people, you ain't nobody been through some of the shit I've been through. So if you wake up and you tell me you're not happy, the only thing I'm going to ask you is why? Right? Why are you not happy? And a lot of times people will not just look at the why, right? You look at the fact that you're unhappy. Hell, everybody know that. But why are you unhappy? And until you can learn your why, you cannot what? Tear it down and create something new. Queen, hello. Queen of Wands, y'all. All right, so somebody, there's something that had to be torn down. I'm going to clarify and see what that is in a minute, y'all. But there was a tower in somebody's life that's actually leading to a happy family, right? But it's also allowing someone to see that you have to invest in what you want, y'all. Seven of Pentacles is about putting in a long-term investment. What did I say? You got to invest in what you want, y'all. Three of Pentacles. Hello. God is not going to just say, hey, I'm just going to give you the world. Right? I'm just going to give you the world, right? But you're not going to have to work for it. Y'all, faith without works is what? Whole dead. Hello. Double tap the screen, y'all. All right, I got 76 people watching, 40 thumbs up. The quicker you like the video, the algorithms go out quicker, y'all. All right, can we get a thumbs up? Can I get a whoop, whoop? Oh, sorry, I'm channeling all kind of music this morning, y'all. Can I get a big? What is that? That's Jigga. That's Jay-Z. Can I get a whoop whoop? Oh, my nigga. Okay, anywho. Can I get it? Oh, sorry. Three of Pentacles, y'all. There's somebody that wants to work with you, or you're learning that you have to come together to create what it is that you want, y'all. This could simply be about your happiness. So I'm telling you, y'all, if you want happiness, look, I can never make it up. The Ace of damn Pentacles, y'all. I got the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Sometimes you got to realize what it is that you working for, y'all. Somebody, you finna be locked in. Say that shit, God. Hello. Somebody, your channel song is Locked In by the Velvet Sky. Y'all know I'm an old head, right? I just look young, y'all. I'm 50, right? So when me and my king start talking, right? That true story. I never make it up, y'all. True story, right? So at the point we started talking, right, y'all, I was like 47, 40, I can't remember, y'all. All right, it's been a couple of years, right? So we talking, right, and I'm like, well, because we was dating other people. So I'm like, well, what you trying to do? Because I was having a hot girl summer, y'all. My kid younger than me, right? So I didn't know that this was like a real thing. So I was like, we having a hot girl summer. And he talking about, no, we locked in. You know me, I'm old. I'm talking about locked in. The fuck that means? I sit over here talking about locked in. The fuck that mean, right? I love it, y'all. I love it. Child, we've been locked in ever since. I could never make it up, y'all. All right, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, y'all. So somebody, you begin to work, though, y'all. That's 7, 8, 9, 10 Pentacles. Now you got an Ace of Pentacles, 11 Pentacles, y'all. Somebody, this is your justice. It's like somebody, your wealth is your justice. 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. But it's also about your happiness, y'all. Why? Because we got y'all, stop playing. 11, 11. We got the 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles is 11, right? We got the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, y'all, right? That's fucking 11 cups. Put 11, 11 in the comments, y'all, right? That's alignment, 11, 11. So at the point you begin to tear down shit, the tower, right? When you tear that shit down, y'all, then you align with money, 10 of Pentacles, and love. 1111, y'all. Beautiful. So somebody, whatever this is you're working on, you had to tear something down first. I want to see what the hell you had to tear down then, somebody, because the fuck we got going on here. What I want to clarify this with, y'all. Hold on. Let me get these. All right. What's this tower? All right. What's the tower, y'all? All right. Your daily astrology, y'all. Love, life, and relationships. What's the tower? All right. Oh, yeah. Somebody, you could have walked away. Somebody may want a second chance, or this is you understanding that you get a second chance at life, y'all. See, a lot of times, yeah, this is the message for this one, y'all. I see this. A lot of times, y'all, people give up on life because you have had somebody, you could have lost everything to a fire, right? Somebody, you could have did time in jail. Whatever it is, y'all, it's like you had a moment in your life where you felt like you were just never gonna overcome it. And even if you did overcome it, y'all, it wouldn't be the same, right? It's like somebody you gave up. It's like you gave up. And now God is saying, look, you get a second chance, y'all. But you sometimes feel like it's just wishful thinking. Somebody, you self-sabotaging. That's what this is. Somebody, you sabotaging yourself. It's like God is telling you, you can have money and you can have love, but you feel like that's wishful thinking. You do. Like somebody, you feel like it's wishful thinking and like you damn near got to choose one or the other. But then God is saying, well, you ain't going to have either, because you don't have to choose, y'all. You don't have to choose. You just got to understand what the fuck you supposed to be doing, y'all. And somebody, look, time. I told you, somebody, you are delaying something with time. And that's why God is bringing a tower in your life, because you feel like you got to choose. And for whoever this message is for, it's 1111. What is that? There is no choice. It's both. Right? You can have both, y'all. Why? Because you locked in. Stop playing. That's your channel song by Velvet Sky. Locked in. Somebody, you got on blue today. Somebody's favorite color could be blue. I'm seeing 3 candles. Yeah, somebody, you could be a Future fan. I'm seeing Future and Kalani now, y'all. Somebody, y'all supposed to have a whole street empire. Somebody, you used to be a thug. Stop playing. Or somebody, you dating a thug. Somebody got dreads. Stop playing. Future, ATL in the house again, y'all. Kalani. All right, y'all. Yeah. Somebody, I feel like 17 keeps coming out, y'all. The number 17 is very significant here, y'all. Somebody, you feel like you had to choose. But let me tell you, an empire is an empire. You just ain't on the street no more. Hello, right? How many people start off on the street, get that money, how you live, and build an empire with that shit? Stop playing. We live in the real world. And somebody, you act like you got to choose, but you do. Take that money from the street and turn that shit into an empire. A hustle is a hustle. I'm the biggest hustler there is. Now let's talk about it now, y'all. Y'all know, hey, the lady is the lady now. I'm a hustler, but I just operate businesses now. I have multiple ones, right? But stop playing. When we was in college, we done ran all kind of credit card scams, bitch. Stop playing. We done done all kind of shit. I be telling you, y'all, I am just like everybody else. I don't give a fuck. Hello. I will just talk about my shit, right? Because when you grow up in the hood and you got to get it how you live, motherfucker, I'm going to get it how I live. Oh, we got to take this run on 95 from fam to Miami. Let go. Stop playing. I don't know why y'all be thinking that people who are educated and decide to get it the other way didn't have to get it how they lived at first. How the fuck else you gonna get through college when your mama and daddy ain't sending you no money? Hello. Stop playing. But I operate in masculine energy. A bitch ain't dancing for no damn body, bitch. I'm not taking my clothes off. We can go make this run, right? Who think like me? I'm not taking my clothes off, bitch. I'm a lady, right? We ain't gonna make this run though. Hello. We can I'm a white, I shouldn't say that, y'all, but I was a white collar. I'm smart, y'all. You won't have my ass over there on no video. You ain't gonna have no proof. You ain't gonna have nothing, y'all. Stop playing. Shit said, get giggles, y'all. Shits and giggles. Okay. But I say that to say, y'all, yeah, like somebody has been delaying or procrastinating, y'all, when God is saying that you can get a second chance at life, y'all. Somebody, you just need a second chance at life. And you got to understand what that looks like. Yeah, somebody, you running. And what you're really running from is love. I don't know who message this is, y'all. Somebody, this could definitely be about a relationship, because I got Venus, y'all, and Venus is in Leo, right? Venus is in Leo, and Venus will be in Leo, I believe, for like another week or so, y'all. So what you got to understand is this is pushing you towards following your heart. Whatever your heart, this could be about a job, it can be about a career, y'all. But whatever your heart is saying, guess what? You got to do it, y'all. That's that Venus energy, y'all. And you can no longer run. You can no longer escape. You can no longer deny. You can no longer make excuses, y'all, because all you continue to do is blow your own house up, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. All you doing is creating more drama, y'all, where it does not have to be any. All right. So somebody, you got to follow. Look, I was just going to say, somebody, you got to follow your heart. And what the fuck come out? You got to follow your heart, y'all. You got to see what's possible. Many people, you just don't believe you can have whatever it is. That thing say, follow your dreams. Why? Why, y'all? Stop fucking playing. Why? Because God say you got grace on you, y'all. Your channel song is Grace on Me by Candidly Spoken. Grace on me, y'all. Let me tell you something. What's better than money is fucking grace. God's grace is sufficient, y'all. God, when your grandma them was saying that, no. Did y'all eat every day? Yes. I told you, y'all, I grew up in the hood, but I grew up middle class because I didn't know we didn't have shit, right? My grandma worked every day at Disney World, right? She was the first employee at Disney World, worked there for 30 years before she retired, y'all. So I didn't know that we was broke because my grandma took me to church and we had a lot of love, y'all. And when you got love, guess what? You got grace because you believe in God. People who grow up without love are the ones who are in lack, because money ain't it, y'all. It's love. And what you feel like you lacking in money, you're really lacking it in love. That's the difference, y'all. God is love, not fear, right? So as long as you are operating in fear, then fear is what? A lack mindset. So now God cannot bless you if you do not believe. Why? Because of your mind, y'all. As a man thinketh, so is he. So when you understand that your only limitation, even in your money, is your mind. So when your money is looking funny, look, when my money be looking funny, I already know what God doing because I gave too much money away. I am the opposite, y'all. I have money and I give people shit. I do shit for people, y'all, and they take my shit for kindness. They don't pay me back, all of that shit. So when God said cut it off, y'all, and I did not, I was over here looking at my bank account some days like the fuck I got going on here. Right. But at the point I set a boundary, now, you know, God said, hey, grace. I said, okay, God, thank you. Right. But you still got to rebuild. Somebody, you could simply be in the rebuilding phase, right? Because you weren't listening to God before. And you still not listening to God, y'all. Because somebody, you sitting over here suffering in silence when God is saying you need to follow your dreams. You need to make your mind up. And you need to believe in yourself, y'all. Because somebody, you got a lot of unspoken desires. But you also have a lot of broken dreams. And you got to figure out what that looks like for you, y'all. Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you, y'all, somebody, you got to get rid of an ex because that shit coming out, or this could be your old ways. Either somebody, you need to get rid of a clingy ex, or you need to look at your old ways, y'all, because I'm going to tell you something. Even speaking on clingy exes, y'all, the only time an ex clings on to you is because you don't have boundaries. Hello, because I ain't got now ex clinging on to me. Them motherfuckers better not even look at me. I'm talking about do this, bitch, when you see me walk past. Don't even fucking play. Don't even look at me, motherfuckers. So I'm going to tell you, when y'all be dealing on to these clingy ass exes and family members and all of this stuff, you will never follow God's heart, y'all. You will never. Look, I choose you daily. Stop playing. I choose you daily is your channel song, y'all. See, y'all be hanging on to people or allowing people to hang on to you. But let me tell you, because that's codependency. If you feel like every time your baby mama, baby daddy, or your ex call you, you got to answer the phone, you codependent as hell because I block bitches. I ain't answering shit. And you better not email me, and you better not try to contact me any other way, because your ass will get cussed out. Simple, y'all. Show what again? This card, the Clingy X? What I got? Or the song, I Choose You Daily? Which one? What I'm showing again, right? I choose you daily, y'all. All right. So somebody, I'm going to tell you, you could be holding on to old dead relationships, y'all, or old ways. And that's why you suffering in silence right now. Because God telling you to cut the damn cord, y'all. I keep telling y'all, I am a woman who has 4 kids. All right. I was married twice, right? Well, 3 times, but I tell you, I don't count the first one, right? But I say that to say, I don't talk to them. They kids got phones. If you need to talk to your kids, you better call their phone. Because why the fuck we got to talk? Don't hang on to me, because I'm a good person, y'all. So you know, if you are a good person, you have always been a good person. So at the point I walk away, oh, it's just over with, motherfucker. Because the fuck, right? I understand God's grace, y'all. See, when you are a woman of God, hello, divine feminine. Hello, because people don't understand terminology. The divine feminine is just a woman that trusts God, y'all. And when you trust God, you understand God's grace. So you will stay with people to say, okay, God, let's see what you're doing in them. All right, you healing them? You fixing them? What you doing, God? Right? And at the point God say, walk the fuck away, you don't go back. There is no going back. There is not even a conversation. Because if I was a good person to you when I was with you, it ain't shit we need to talk about when I go away. Talk to your goddamn kids. That's stupid. And what y'all do not understand, y'all, is that there will be old dead relationships, people, places, and things, right, that are holding on to you, or that you could be holding on to out of codependency. And that's what stops you from receiving. Look, that's where the confusion lies. I could never make it up, y'all. Puzzled. That's why you be so confused, y'all. Because why? 2 cannot be together unless they agree, right? I don't even care if it's a friendship, y'all. Thank you, love. 2 cannot come together unless they agree, y'all. So somebody, you ain't even agreeing. You and this person don't agree. Hey, y'all, we got to do a couple things. Double tap the screen, y'all. All right, and get the comments going. I know y'all at work, so if y'all cannot get in the comments, I get it, right? But even if you throw some hearts and shit in there every now and then, y'all, because it'll get the messages out. All right, y'all can't be on here with dead screen time. Hello. All right, so somebody, you are confused, right? You got this puzzle ass energy of why it is that you've been suffering in silence. But I'm gonna tell you, y'all, somebody, it could be an ex that's holding on to your damn energy, y'all. Look, yeah, because their ass is getting karma, y'all. Somebody, you got an ex coming in the energy, y'all. This person is getting karma, y'all. Cause and effect. What did I tell you, y'all? You don't ever have to worry about, if you are a good person, y'all, and you show up authentically. And a good person don't mean that you never cheated and all of that, y'all. A good person means that you did your best, y'all. What? 656. 6 is harmony, right? 6 is harmony. 5 is change. So as long as you do your best to change and create harmony, you ain't got to worry about nobody else, y'all. Somebody is getting karma. It says weighing things out, cause and effect, y'all. And all you had to do was what? Choose you daily. Yeah. So what did I say? Somebody, as soon as you start choosing you, guess what? Abundance, y'all. Your peace has requirements, y'all. And that's why people be butthurt. People be butthurt, y'all, because your peace has requirements. Hello. Abundance has requirements, y'all. You cannot, right, live in peace if you don't have boundaries. Hello. Right? You cannot have peace if you don't have boundaries. You can't have abundance without boundaries, y'all. That's why half of y'all asses broke now, because y'all ain't got no goddamn boundaries. And then they be mad, get in the comments because they broke and stupid, y'all. They broke and stupid because they gave away all their goddamn money because they don't have boundaries. They still got exes that's hanging on to them. Every damn time this motherfucker called them, their ass got to send them money and do all that dumb shit. And then they be mad in the damn comments, angry at their goddamn selves. Why? Because they toxic motherfucking karmics. And I done told y'all to stop fucking with me because I will read y'all energy. You toxic karmics. Fuck. Somebody, this is a toxic karmic of your twin flame. Hello. Somebody, you got a twin flame who got a toxic ass karmic. That's probably who in the damn comments, y'all. It might be one of my toxic ass karmics. Who the hell know, y'all? Motherfuckers crazy and they always stalking, child. Anywho, all right. Somebody, you got toxic karmics. I done told them to stop fucking with the comments, y'all. Whenever they do that, the shit come out. All right, toxic karmics, y'all. So somebody, you are now beginning to understand that you had a lot of third-party haters in the damn energy, y'all. A lot of drama, arguments, and you were incompatible. See, let me tell you, y'all, when you are on this path, whether you have right, whenever you have this, right, this is about you. Right. The twin flame journey is not about another person outside of you. It is about you. And on this journey, you will meet the other person who is also you. Your man is you. Your woman is you, y'all. That's why y'all trigger the fuck out of each other. And that's why y'all get on each other's nerves, y'all, because you are the male version, female version of him. He is the male version of you. And all y'all do is trigger the fuck out of each other so that y'all can learn and grow. Why? Because peace has requirements, y'all. And you sometimes never had requirements. So for the divine feminine, at the point when you begin to speak about your requirements, what do they have to do? Come into union, y'all, and meet you there. Somebody, there was a lot of karmic toxics, right, that was creating some type of imbalance in your life or your relationship, y'all. That's what this is. Toxic ass karmics, y'all. Yeah, look, because somebody, you want to follow your own path and your own desires. Somebody, you're expanding and growing, right? Somebody, you are expanding and you growing. And look, it's your own damn family. Every time, y'all. Every time. Somebody, you want to create a family. But you had to do what? Look at your blood ties in your own inner circle first, y'all. And I be telling you that as a chosen one, and we talk about this often, y'all, as a chosen one, you the one. You are the one in your family that's supposed to break generational curses. You are the one in your family, y'all, that is supposed to lead the legacy. You are that one. Don't you think people are going to be jealous that they were never that one, y'all? Right? Because they will be jealous, y'all, that they were never that one. Right? So what you got to understand is this, right? Thank you, love. Thank you, Tiara. You will be hated. You will have people that's going to lie on you. They're going to do all of that. But if you still sitting at your house talking about why my family don't like me, why they lying on me, why they cheat, because that's your destiny. Hello, welcome to destiny. Right? Welcome to destiny, y'all. If you want to go Bible, they persecuted Jesus. So what made you thought you was going to be different? And a lot of y'all be confused as to why you do not have abundance, but it's because you got toxic ass people around you. And they really praying on your downfall, y'all. They don't be wanting you to look. They don't be wanting you to follow your passion. They don't want you to do it. They gonna tell you everything, y'all, to go against what it is that you truly desire, y'all. Yeah, because you become a mirror to their gossip. You become the mirror, y'all, to everything that they saying. Somebody, you have become a mirror to all of the gossip, everybody watching y'all to see what you're doing, to see what you're creating, and all of that. Give them a show, y'all. If you're laying in the bed depressed, how is that helping your plight? I am the type of person that I will show your ass. Don't ever fucking play, y'all. That is an alchemist. An alchemist ain't never getting down. You done got this shit out the mud so many times, y'all, that you don't even care. At some point, you do that shit in your sleep, y'all. At some point, you realize that people are people and people are stupid. When you realize that people are people and people are stupid, hello, right? You ain't got to prove nothing. You don't have to prove anything. Many people spend too much time on this earth trying to prove yourself to other people. Why do you give a fuck? Who give a fuck about people, y'all? I ain't got shit to prove, right? My accolades, my degrees, my awards, all of that proves who I am, y'all. So all you got to do is do what? Watch your motherfucking squad and keep going. Watch your squad, y'all. What is that? The people around you. Somebody, you got a lot of close friends that are gossiping, y'all. Somebody, you got to find a soul tribe because God wants to bring you to a point within yourself where you can attract more abundance into your life. But the people around you are nosy, they spread rumors, and they are gossipy, y'all. And you have to find your soul tribe, y'all. The people you hang around with will limit your blessings, y'all, because they will steal them. And they praying against your ass anyway. Dad, that shit, y'all. Coughing, y'all. Like somebody, you need to get back out there. You need to meet somebody new, y'all. Somebody, if you ended a relationship, you need to get back out there. Thank you, love. All right, it's time for you to get back out there and date again. Somebody, you finna get a new beginning. You are being reborn through some type of transition, but it took place through an ending, y'all. And a lot of times you got to understand, you got to dead some shit to have a new beginning. It ain't like you can stay in that same place, y'all, and then say, oh, okay, I'm gonna have a new beginning. Y'all, that's like a house burning down. That's what I'm seeing, right? This is like the house burning down, right? And then you move back into the house before it's repaired. The fuck? Right, the fuck? Somebody, you can't move back into the house. The house ain't even been fixed yet. Perhaps you cannot rebuild there. I keep telling y'all that. You cannot rebuild in the place that you were hurt, y'all. And many of us have been hurt in cities, towns, by people, by your damn neighbors, y'all, by your family, all of that. And you still trying to build your roots right there with these people, y'all. Somebody, you gotta figure out where you want to build your roots at. I'm hearing roots, y'all. Let me see what's coming out of this divine headquarters deck, because now I just saw this deck. Somebody, you are establishing roots for yourself is what I'm hearing God say. And whatever this establishment is, you got to understand it's time for you to prove it to yourself, y'all. Like somebody, you got to prove it to yourself. You ain't even got to prove that shit to God. God's saying, I know you got it in you, but you got to prove it to you. All right, double tap the video, y'all. Stop playing, y'all. Wealthy man. Hello. Somebody, either you are a wealthy man or you got a wealthy man coming through, y'all. All right, wealthy man is coming out, y'all. Oh, y'all, Chris Brown. All right, y'all. Somebody, your man a Chris Brown fan? Breezy soundscape, y'all. Chris Brown, I'll prove it daily. All right, y'all. Somebody, you got a wealthy man in the energy saying that they will prove it daily, y'all. All right, wealthy man. Come on, wealthy man. The fuck we got going on here? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. What is this energy? Oh, y'all, somebody in regret. All right, y'all, this is the same man. Somebody, your person could have dreads. All right, somebody name could be Dre. I heard dreads. All right, somebody, your man got a chiseled nose, jawbone. All right, somebody, you got a man in regret, child. That thing say, I'm sorry and I miss you so much. And he has interrupted my entire reading. So somebody, you need to hear this. Because your channel song, y'all, is Chris Brown. I'll prove it daily, y'all. I could never make it up. Look at Chris Brown on this soundtrack, y'all. Look at this man. All right, what you said, girl? You gave this person a warning, though, y'all. All right, y'all. Somebody, you having a conversation through music. All right, music going back and forth telepathically, y'all. She's the softest warning. Oh, no, where is this? Y'all got my glasses on. Yeah, she's the softest warning you'll ever meet. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all. Somebody, God warned this person about you. She's the softest warning you'll ever meet. All right, that's why this person is in regret, y'all. January 5th could be significant. All right, y'all, you got a masculine in regret because God warned them about you. This is a wealthy man, y'all. Somebody is in regret. They want to tell you that they miss you. What is this energy? Yeah, what the fuck did I just say, y'all? This person sending you messages through music. I could never make it up. Hello. Shit, I just said that, y'all. Messages through music. Somebody, you and this person are absolutely telepathically connected. And now y'all sending songs back and forth through my goddamn reading, y'all. What the hell we got going on? So this man is in regret. He's sending you messages through music. Your ass over here crying because this motherfucker being convicted by God, y'all. I told you. Your song says she's the softest warning you'll ever meet. God warned this person not to fuck with your heart. I told you, God don't play about the chosen. God don't play about his divine feminine, y'all. And what you got to understand, if you are a king watching me, a woman of God is protected by God first. You are her second protector. God done had her back from day one. And that is why she follows you. She's only following you because she follows God. And she's trusting the God in you, not you. That shit ain't got nothing to do with you. It's God. 707, y'all. 7 is spirituality. 0 is the void. Men are crazy. We trust God. Hello. Right? So when you understand that a lot of times God will show us the higher you. I'm hearing India Ari. Be the higher me. You inspire me to be the higher me. Yeah. See, like when you meet the person that God sends to you, they are supposed to inspire you to become better, right? That is God's assignment. We could give a fuck, y'all. Like on the higher level, a woman of God knows why you in their life, right? But a woman of God ain't finna deal with no dumb shit either, y'all. So a lot of times it's like men will look at a woman who believes in God and say because she's with you that she's codependent or that she's just don't want to let you go and she just after you. Fuck no, we listen to God. When God say text, we text. When God say don't say shit, we don't say shit. When God say walk the fuck away, we walk the fuck away. When God say come back, we come back. We simply follow God, y'all. And y'all be over here talking about something wrong with her. Ain't nothing wrong with her. She listen to God. Stop playing, y'all. Thank you, love. Because God will always say, what? That thing says she's the softest warning you will ever meet. Why? Because when that man see you, God don't say, hey, warning, woo, woo, woo. Don't take your motherfucking ass over there unless you're ready. Hello. Right? God is going to warn them. You come with a warning sign, queens. Hello. All right. Thank you, Alara. You come with a warning sign, y'all. And that warning sign says, if you take your ass over there, you will fuck around and find out. So somebody fucking around and finding out. Don't take your ass to a woman of God if you ain't ready, and don't play with her feelings because you ain't playing with her. You playing with God. That's stupid. She don't care. Shit, she mind her own damn business. That's stupid, y'all. Thank you, Alara. Right? And then they be over here talking about, I'm playing games with her. No, you playing games with God. You are not playing games with her, child. Now, when you was with that peasant, yeah, you was playing games with a peasant. That's why she was chasing your ass. She was running after you. She was crying. Like I'm seeing somebody running behind somebody's car, y'all, like screaming at them and shit. Like I'm seeing somebody fighting in the front yard and shit. And she trying to just, women of God don't do that shit. We could give a fuck. At the point you have gotten your shit out the mud, people have used you. People have lied on you. People done cheated on you. People have done all of that already. So at the point you meet her, that shit, I am not moved. I'm hearing moved by you, India Ari. That's what I'm hearing now, y'all. Moved by you. The woman of God ain't moved, y'all. That's stupid. All right, so somebody's being convicted by God because they owe you an apology, y'all. I don't know what the fuck this person was doing, though, but they owe you an apology. Yeah, because they was in devil energy, motherfucker. I could never make it up. Somebody was in devil energy, y'all. What is that? Money, women, sex. I could never make it up. Look at that money. Somebody was in devil energy, y'all. This person was in devil energy. Now they're in regret. Somebody, there's a positive change coming, though. So I do feel like this is going to be healed. Yeah. Somebody, your channel song is a positive change is coming. So I'm going to tell you, y'all, why do most divine masculine, y'all know I'm going to get to you equal now. I love my kings. All right. Shout out to my king, gang, gang. Right. A wealthy man, y'all, is always in double energy. Always, y'all. A wealthy man is always in double energy. Why? Because that's the world, y'all. That's Bible. All my little Bible people, right? Why? Because the riches, y'all, will keep men chasing this shit. This is the Matrix, right? The Matrix says, who's standing behind this man and his stacks? 2 men, his bodyguards. But what? I bet he can't trust them, y'all. See, that's the thing. A wealthy man will have 2 men behind them watching they shit, but all of that shit is what? Devil energy. Somebody, you had 2 men, your homies that was next to you, and they ass was in devil energy. I just went that shit. Yeah, somebody, you got to watch the 2 people behind you. See, the thing about a wealthy man is this. What you would do is stay alone, figuring that these bodyguards or your homeboys and all of them gonna protect you. But a wealthy man, y'all, always has what? A wealthy woman. Why? Because she's the woman of God that's gonna keep your ass out of devil energy. Hello. So somebody, yeah, you got a wealthy man that was in devil energy, y'all. And now they're being convicted by God. What is this energy? Yeah, because they was fucking greedy. What did I say, y'all? Greed. I could never make it up, y'all. Scorpio energy, bitch. Scorpio, look, the moon is in Scorpio. Guess what? My moon is in Scorpio. I see through stars right now, motherfucker. I see through stars every day. So all they do is enhance the gift even more, y'all. The fuck I said. Somebody was greedy, y'all. Somebody ain't even been eating right, y'all. I'm seeing McDonald's, beers, like fast food and shit, y'all. Like somebody, you got to deal with your image issues. Like somebody, you have a spirit of greed. It's a spirit of greed, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, when you care, y'all know the 7 deadly sins. Stop playing. Y'all know the 7 deadly sins, y'all. 8/13. All right, that's my birthday. Hello, y'all. 813. Somebody, you're dealing with a greed issue, not a money issue. You're a wealthy man. Wealthy man is here. You're dealing with devil energy. You're dealing with self-image issues. You're dealing with gluttony. What is gluttony? I gotta have it all. I gotta have it all. I gotta have it all. I gotta have money. I gotta have bad bitches. I can't be committed. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. That's greed, y'all. And now you have nothing. God will break a man down to nothing, especially if you are a man or a woman of God and you are operating in greed, y'all. That's the 7 deadly sins. Stop playing. Somebody, your person, or somebody was in damn devil energy and it had a lot to do with their own image. What is this energy? Yeah, karmic child. All right, karmic child is out here, y'all. That's interesting. Somebody, you could have just bought a new car, or you could have got a new car because a new car came out as well. I feel like that's a side message though. Karmic child is interesting. I'm going to clarify that in a minute, y'all. Let me get one more to finish out the spread. All right. Envy is at the bottom of the deck, y'all. All right. Let me get one more, and then we're going to clarify. I want to see what this is, y'all. Now, again, your channel song is positive change is coming. All right. What is the final message before we clarify this energy? Oh, 2 came out, y'all. All right. Oh, this person in bad health, y'all, because God was putting this person through school. This is a message for a man, y'all. I don't have one woman out here other than this person sending you messages through music. This is a message for a masculine, y'all. All right, let's talk about it, y'all. So somebody, you could be in bad health. This is a man, y'all. Somebody you feel, oh, God say you ain't in bad health. Okay, y'all. So somebody, there's a masculine, either you are listening to me or this is somebody you're attached to. All right, this person feels like they are in bad health. This ain't bad health, y'all. You just done figured out karma and God, motherfucker. You're being convicted by God because of something that you have done. You are a wealthy man, y'all, but you are in deep regret. And I'm gonna talk to it from the man perspective, y'all. If this is your man, then you have to put yourself in there because this is a man's message, y'all. Cheryl, Hodge, initials could be SH. You ain't even know. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, that's your channel song, y'all. You ain't even know. Somebody, you didn't understand what God was trying to do in your life. And because of it, it's like you've missed something. You didn't know. Somebody, you in regret. Wealthy man is here. All right, let's clarify this, y'all. Well, what the hell we got going on here? All right, y'all, let's get into the energy, y'all. Welcome to the live. I am the Lady Empath, y'all. 1111. All right, it's all love and light, y'all. I'm live every morning at 7:15. All right, Mondays and Fridays, I usually have the camera on. The other days, it's camera down because I can't be getting up every morning getting ready for y'all asses. And you will never catch a bitch in a bonnet. Hello, we don't do that over here. You will never catch me unprepared. I am a real woman. We don't do that. Okay, so I say that to say, y'all, camera is usually down. All right, but on Mondays and Fridays, you know, I go and get myself together. All right, y'all, let's talk about it. Let's clarify wealthy man, y'all. Hey, join the Discord, y'all. All right, Discord is the community that I created, y'all, for people like us. Y'all, please tell me. Come on, empresses and high priestess. Before I turn this car over, please tell me what wealthy man is being clarified by y'all. Y'all ain't gonna never guess. Please, I got to just see y'all. I want to see who tapped in. All right, who tapped in this morning, y'all? Let's see who tapped in. Y'all know I like to play games and shit. I'm a teacher, y'all. All right, I like to teach y'all some shit. Use your intuition. What is wealthy man being clarified by y'all? Just take a wild guess. Anybody that know tarot? I'm gonna wait 2 seconds, y'all, and I'm about to show you what this shit clarified by. Matter of fact, if you get this shit, I'll give you a free question. Come on, y'all. If you get this shit, I will give you a free question, child, because you ain't gonna believe this shit here. I'm gonna keep it right here. Holy shit. All right, wealthy man, y'all. The devil been here, Justice. The devil. Well, all right, y'all. I'm gonna give it to Manuel. All right, Manuel, the 10 of Pentacles, y'all. The 10 of motherfucking Pentacles. Wealth. Literally, y'all, 10 of Pentacles. So I'm going to tell you, y'all, this wealthy man is a very wealthy man. But they must not even know that they are a wealthy man, y'all. The goddamn wealthy man is being clarified by the damn 10 of Pentacles, y'all. And the fucking King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, sir. Sir, why are we in all of this regret then? Because I am so confused right now. Oh, Five of Pentacles. Somebody, you being hitting your money right now. That's what this is. Yeah, all of this is Pentacles, y'all. This is a message for a man. King of Pentacles is here with the fucking 10 of Pentacles. Wealthy man, but Five of Pentacles. Oh, somebody, you walked away from your family. Three of Cups in reverse. All right. Somebody, if you did, you got to heal from your hurt, because now your channel song is Heal You. Right? I heal you, you hurt me. I heal you, you hurt me. Somebody, you had a very healing woman in your life. This is very specific, not for everybody, y'all. It's 818. You prayed and you manifested this woman, y'all. 8 is manifestation. 1 is new beginnings. Somebody, you could even be praying for a new beginning, y'all, because it's 111 people watching, y'all. But this is a divine feminine. Now, she's in the Five of Pentacles because you walked away, y'all. 8 of Cups. So there's a masculine that walked away from his family or a woman, a child could be involved, y'all. 3 of Cups is in reverse. That's very specific, not for everybody. But I'm going to tell you, this is a wealthy man, but this is a third party situation. King of Cups. A lot of love here, y'all. A lot of love. And I'm going to tell you, third parties ain't about fucking people, y'all. You can walk away and work too damn much and leave your damn family, y'all. Like you can go be hanging out with your homeboys too much and leave your family, y'all. So whoever this wealthy man is, King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, wealthy man, y'all. But 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 3 of Cups is in reverse, King of Cups. Somebody loves you. 9 of Cups knows that your wish fulfillment. I could never make it up, y'all. Never make it up. 9 of Cups. Somebody, you just want to be happy. That's what I'm hearing this masculine say. Like somebody, you're in regret because you really do want to be happy, y'all. This is all masculine energy. I love God, y'all. And that's why people don't like tarot cards, y'all, because it gets to a level of detail that can help you heal. Help you heal, y'all. That's what this is about, healing, right? It's not about being nosy and in people's business. At least that's not why I do it. I'm a healer, y'all. I'm a teacher. So I use my cards to get to the situation so that you can address the underlying root. And somebody, it has something to do with your childhood. Yeah, it does. Karmic child is here. And that's not about your child. This is your childhood is what I'm hearing God say. Hold on, y'all. We got kings in the building today. Must be y'all, because this is a message for a man. See, something is about to take off in your life. Blast off is here, y'all. But somebody, you used to have a lot of dreams. But addiction is at the bottom of the deck, y'all. So somebody, you could struggle with addiction or even heartbreak. But God is saying right now, you are being divinely redirected. You got to choose the path, y'all. And I just heard the path of least resistance. Because who the fuck got time, y'all? Like somebody, you feel like you're being rejected by God right now. But it says the rejection was the protection. God is trying to show you something and allow you to make a decision, y'all. Because it says some things, right? Something is about to take off. And it's only up from here. Like God is trying to show somebody that something in your life is about to take off, right? But you had to look at yourself. See, addictions are about looking at yourself. It says it's time to stop running from the pain, and the pain has something to do with your heart. Heartbreak is here, y'all. It says the pain is real, but so is your healing. Somebody, you got to heal your heart, because right now God is convicting you. And that's all it is. Like somebody, you feel like your health bad. Somebody, you losing weight or you gaining weight, because I got a fat man here, right? Or a skinny man. So somebody, but this is your spiritual awakening. I could never make it up. Somebody, this is a whole fucking king. A whole king, y'all. Somebody, you going through a spiritual awakening. You ain't sick. You're being convicted by God because God was trying to show you that you were connected to a false twin flame. Somebody, this shit is powerful as fuck. Somebody, you were connected to a false twin flame. And whoever this person is, that's the person who has you in this devil energy, y'all. You could owe this person a debt. Because I heard you gonna pay me, motherfucker. You gonna pay me. What did I say, y'all? Court cases behind that. This motherfucker been trying to take you to court. They threatening you. I keep hearing you gonna pay me, motherfucker. You gonna pay me. But this is a false twin flame, y'all. This was obsession, not destiny. And that's when I tell men, y'all gotta watch these women y'all be connected to. Somebody, you are healing the hurt. This is all masculine energy, y'all. Chris Brown. I heal you, you hurt me. And it's almost like you were trying to heal this person, but you were never meant to heal nobody, y'all. You are not meant to heal people. People make a decision to do the fucking work. This was never your person, y'all. Somebody, you were in a false twin flame dynamic with a karmic bitch. This person was devil energy, y'all. This person wanted you for money. I heard marrying for money. Like somebody wanted to marry you for money. They were going to keep you drinking, smoking, partying, taking pills, whatever it is. But guess what? You are not crazy, y'all. You are evolving. You are evolving, y'all. And somebody, yeah, if this is your man, this is his ex. Absolutely. His ex was a false twin flame, but this is a man now who's going through a spiritual awakening so that his third eye can be open to see the people around him. But now God is convicting you, sir, because you knew it is what God is saying. What's convicted by God? What's convicted by God? What is this energy? Look, watch. Divorce. I told you, y'all. I could never make it up. I'm a real seer. Hello? I see the shit. It just comes out. Somebody, you left this person. You divorced this person. And whatever you did, that person is in devil energy. That person has been attacking you. They threaten to take your ass to court every time they get, because this person owes a debt, y'all, to the devil. To the devil, y'all. This person had an agreement with the devil to stop your destiny. This person had an agreement with the devil to keep you looking like this. Gluttony, greed, wanting more sex, more alcohol, more drugs, more. What is that? Lust. Say that shit. That's lust, y'all. This person wanted to keep you in lust. Why? Because you're a generational curse breaker. I could never make it up with 133 people watching. Hello. Somebody double tap that screen, y'all. All right, double tap the screen to like the video. Somebody, you are a generational curse breaker, but you walked away from somebody, divorced this person, whatever the hell it was. Maybe you were never married, y'all, but you didn't fail. You outgrew the pain that this person was causing you. But the thing is, y'all, God told you that. But you felt like you loved this person, y'all, because your channel song is People You Love. Yeah, people you love, y'all. Somebody you felt like because you love this person, or maybe you once loved them at one time, right? That you owed them almost like a sense of, common ground. No, the fuck you don't, y'all. This person was in devil energy. And the thing is, when people in devil energy, y'all, why are you with somebody, right? Let's say this person cheat on you, lie on you. They done slept with your best friend. They done had babies on you, whatever, y'all, right? Know this person is in devil energy, right? So now you divorce them or y'all break up. Y'all go y'all separate ways. Now y'all finna be the best co-parents ever. You see my face? Do you see my face? Why? Why you gonna trust the devil, y'all? What is wrong with people? Why would you trust the devil? If that motherfucker was in devil energy when you were with them, then guess what? They still in devil energy, y'all. And y'all be over here talking about, oh, they was a lie, a snake, and all of that. But they okay, they a good mama. No, the fuck they ain't. People are people, y'all. If a person is not a good person to you, they ain't even a good mama, y'all. And y'all are a good daddy. Take it how it resonates. But this is a message for a man, y'all. So somebody, you gotta stop. You make excuses for people is what God is saying. You make a lot of excuses for people around you. What's karmic child? What's karmic child? Clarify karmic child. Somebody you can have children with this person, y'all. Somebody, I'm gonna tell you, this person, maybe you met them in childhood, but I'm gonna tell you, you finna get a new path because this person wants to see you gone. Look at the light and the dark, y'all. Look at the light and the dark. Somebody, you have a new path. And whoever this person is, y'all, they wanted you to off yourself. I literally have suicidal thoughts. Right? Don't give up. You matter more than you know. Somebody, you sitting in the bed right now every day and you don't know that this person's sending you magic. That's why you can't get out the bed, y'all. I just saw that femme fatale card in Mystic Deck. Hold on, y'all. Because this is why. Somebody, you depressed. You eating junk food and shit. You not taking care of yourself with all this gluttony out here, McDonald's and all of this bullshit, right? You feel like you in bad health, y'all. But this person got magic on your ass. This your false twin flame. And the thing about it, men, right? My kings that are watching me, y'all need to understand that shit is real. Y'all be out here talking about, oh, that don't work. That don't work. Yes, the fuck it do. That bitch got your pictures. You done slept with her before, and don't fuck around and go sleep with her again. And she gonna take your condom and whatever the fuck and put all kind of juju magic on your shit. Y'all stupid. Y'all can't keep not believing it. And you wonder why you with a karmic toxic bitch and you can't walk away. She cuss you out. Somebody's your mama, right? Cuss you out, demonize you, emasculate you, tell you all kinds of nasty, right? Call you all kinds of names, and you still stay around them. It's magic, motherfucker. It's magic. Hello. Y'all be looking at the spiritual bitch that's loving, talking about she doing love spells, but you ain't looking at the bitch that's trying to ruin your life. Hello. People crazy as fuck, y'all. They'll look at me, a spiritual teacher, a woman of God that grew up in the church, y'all, and say that I'm evil and doing love spells. But then you wouldn't look at somebody over here that's really trying to make you lose your mind, y'all. Somebody wants you to lose your mind. That's what it is. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, is what I just heard God say. What the fuck did I say? Y'all about to run out my damn room this morning. Greed. The 7 deadly sins, y'all. Greed. This person is demonic. Y'all know pigs are demonic, y'all. Because now I'm seeing a book called Pigs in the Parlor that my mom made us read in church when she was teaching on deliverance. Deliverance is real, y'all. Okay? Deliverance is real. When you done sat your ass in church and watch these demons come out of people, it is real, y'all. This person has a demon of greed, and they were wanting you to stay in that same energy, y'all. Y'all don't understand, people. That's crazy. Greed. I'm going to tell you, y'all, I bet this bitch fat. That's what I just heard. I bet this bitch fat. Either this bitch fat or she got self-image issues. So that's why she wants you to be fat or underweight or just somebody, your skin breaking out. Like I'm seeing a man and your skin breaking out and stuff. It's because your ex sending your ass magic, y'all. This bitch wanted you to look like her, a fat pig. Because you got spiritual access. Stop fucking playing. Consume, y'all. That thing says consumed by selfish hunger. They devour without restraint, driven by unclean desires. And this bitch back here throwing a temper tantrum. Somebody, you got an ex that's throwing a temper tantrum. Yeah, you might have children with this person, y'all, because karmic child is out here. All right. So I'm going to tell you, this person could even use the children, right, to interfere with the relationship is what God is saying. But somebody, you in light worker school. And when you realize that all of this is a lesson for you, y'all, in what? Discernment and boundaries. That's what I'm hearing God say. Fucking discernment and boundaries, y'all. You are a generational curse breaker. It says you were born to break what others were too afraid to face. The cycle ends with you. How you gonna be a whole warrior and you gonna run around talking about what you ain't got, what you can't do? God is the greater one on the inside, y'all. God is the greater one on the inside. And it's too many men that you will lay down because some raggedy ass woman has emasculated you, told you you ain't shit, called you pussy ass niggas, all of that dumb ass shit that low vibrational women do. And you don't understand that you're meant to break the curse, not lay in your bed. Hello. You meant to break the curse, y'all. I am an empowerment teacher. So I know sometimes, y'all, I piss people off, but I could give a fuck because I'm either going to piss you off and get your ass out the bed or make your ass jump because I don't give a fuck what you do. Hello, I just deliver the messages. Somebody, you're always on my mind. Jarrell, someone's name is Jarrell, Rohela, Ahila, Sheila, Hayla. Any of those could be significant. JR, somebody, you could be a junior. Someone could be a life path 8. All right. Somebody, you got to make a decision, y'all, because I'm going to tell you, right? If you are having bursts of uncontrollable emotions, right, that are actually like somebody, you mad at everybody. Like whoever this message is for, you actually mad at everybody right now. Like you are having bursts of emotions, y'all, because it's like God is trying to show you that you got to break a curse, y'all, and choose a new path. You got to choose a new path, y'all. It says scary, yes, but necessary also, yes. Right? Like somebody, God is saying it is absolutely necessary for you to choose this new path. Because if you do not, y'all, greed is going to devour you. And so is debt. Right? Debt, y'all. right? So you got to understand debt is also going to, yeah, look, this is the bitch I saw. I could never make it up, y'all. When I grabbed this deck, this is the card I saw. Somebody, this is who this bitch is to you. She was only a manipulator, y'all. Somebody, this is somebody's false twin flame. That thing says femme fatale. Let me tell you, kings, I got to school my kings. I don't know why these messages are coming out today, y'all. But the woman of God, right, that God sends you, she gonna uplift you. She gonna try to be as patient as she can, y'all. She really gonna pray. She really gonna try to figure it out. Now, at some point, she will walk away, y'all. So I don't want no man listening to me talking about when she left. Motherfucker, how long did it take you to get that shit together? Because if you got this bitch attached to you, don't nobody want to deal with that. This bitch is crazy, y'all. So somebody, this is your damn ex. It says she is an enticing figure, manipulating and deceiving with charm. What does that look like, y'all? See, most men, y'all don't understand that just because you ain't talking to her don't mean she ain't manipulating you. Every time you go somewhere with your kids and you have a great time, and especially if you done started dating again, or you remarried, or you in a relationship, and then she call you all week and cuss you out, cut up, disturb your peace, what do you stop doing? Going out. Where you at? In the house. Why? Because I don't want to hear her mouth. You letting a dumbass bitch control your whole life because you don't want to hear her mouth. That's curses, y'all. You don't even understand. This bitch is getting everything that she wants, y'all. Whoever this person is, she is getting everything she wants because you will not stand up and be a man about it. Just be a man about it. Who is that? Tony Braxton? That's what I'm hearing, right? Just be a man about it. Somebody, you got to be a man about your shit because this person right here, you will be by yourself for the rest of your life and she want it that way. Y'all are so stupid. I don't want love. I ain't doing that shit again. Because that's what she wanted. She wanted to hurt you so bad, or he, take it how it resonates, right? So bad, y'all, right? That you would never love again. Never love again, right? She wanted to make sure that you are alone. And y'all be letting them win. And that's not breaking the generational curse, y'all. All you doing is facilitating the curse of what? Broken families. Because you don't want that bitch back, but you won't go build your own family because you worry about what she gonna think. How many men won't go get married and have families on their own because they worry about what their baby mama gonna do or think? What, she gonna lie on you? She gonna try to tell what you did? What the fuck? I'm confused, y'all. Like, I don't understand it, right? Like, why? You let a bitch blackmail you or something? Right? The fuck we got going on, y'all? Because somebody, this is about greed. All of this is about greed, court cases, a false twin flame, somebody that got karmic ass children, and all of this is what? A light worker school. Welcome to class, motherfucker. Because we all been through it, y'all. I damn sure got a false twin flame. Hello. I got a damn child from a crazy person. Hello. Right? So we've all been through that shit, y'all. Welcome to school, motherfucker. But you got to make a decision. Stop playing with all these damn Chris Brown songs coming out. Look, it didn't turn out right. Somebody, I'm telling you, y'all, I could never make it up. This ex is obsessed, y'all. That's why that clingy ex came out earlier. Somebody, this person is mad, y'all, because it didn't turn out. It didn't turn out right. This is a man that walked away, y'all. It says didn't turn out right. This shit didn't turn out right, sir. And I'm going to tell you, this person is obsessed with you. And you know it, though. That's what God is saying. You know that your ex is obsessed with you. I don't know who this message is for, y'all. This is insane. But your ex is absolutely obsessed with you, and you know it. You have visual evidence of who this person is, y'all. And God is saying you're supposed to be over here healing your damn heart, but you over here dealing with an obsessed dumbass bitch, y'all. This is stupid as fuck. Look, y'all, I said this is stupid as fuck, and play it out is at the split. Because it is, y'all. This is stupid as fuck. At what point are people going to realize that you have to stop letting your exes control your life because you are giving them exactly what they want alone? They didn't want you, and they don't want nobody else to have you. That's why I block people, y'all. Do you really think if you got a narcissistic, crazy ass ex that person wants you to move on? No. So don't talk to them. They ain't got to know shit you got going on, child. My last ex, that motherfucker is blocked on everything. That bitch, I wouldn't care if he died and his ass was on fire, y'all. Don't nobody care about people. That's a damn problem. Y'all be thinking just because you got kids with people, you got to give a fuck about them. I wouldn't put that bitch out if his ass was on fire. I watch that bitch burn. Stop playing. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Ah, ah. Stop playing, y'all. Somebody, this person making you look like a clown, y'all. I'm talking about it, y'all. I gotta get out this energy. I'm gonna change subjects, y'all, because I just don't even want to read this shit no more. It's aggravating me, y'all. This damn unseen factor, she got you looking like a clown, sir. And she telling everybody, y'all. This is like a gossiping bitch. Like she literally is telling everybody, look, I got that man looking like a clown. He ain't gonna never be happy with another woman. If he gonna leave me and his goddamn kids, he ain't gonna never be happy. And your ass doing what? Letting her. Hello. Oh, the other one? Okay. Yeah, she trying to scare you. Stop playing. Yeah, somebody's trying to scare you into wasting time, y'all, so that you will not go forward and find somebody else and give them an offer, y'all. This person is holding a grudge. I told you, y'all, look at this bitch. Somebody got freckles. Somebody got red hair. This bitch is still holding a grudge, y'all. Grudge holder, and all she wants you to do is keep wasting time, not being in a relationship, so that you will not present an offer to someone else, and she is scaring your ass. This bitch is playing checkers. Your ass playing chess. No, take that back. Nope. God said, this bitch playing chess. You playing checkers, sir. This bitch got you running. Why? Because she wanted this love triangle, y'all. She's a groupie. I could never make it up, y'all. Off the bottom of the fucking deck. This person wants you. They are a groupie. And for every man that walks away from their ex and you feel like she don't still want you, she don't until you get a bad bitch. Hello. She don't. Right? She don't give a fuck about you. She fucking men. She doing everything she want out here in these streets. She traveling ass out all on social media and every damn thing. She was not giving a fuck about you until you get a real one. Y'all stop playing. So then now this bitch is a whole groupie. A whole groupie. Now, what you need? You need me to do anything? The worst mama ever, but now all of a sudden you trying to be the best mama. Stop playing, y'all. Somebody, this bitch is a whole groupie, clout hungry, digging for dirt, and her ass done called a case. Hello. That thing say called a case, child. Sexual infection, rash, STD. Bitch, this is the one that gave you the STD, by the way. I don't know who message this is, but if your ass was burning, it was your ex. Hello. If you was trying to figure it out, that thing say dirt digging, looking for dirt. Yeah, it was her, y'all. Why? Because this bitch is clout hungry, y'all. Says anything and does anything. This person even makes shit up, y'all. I could never make it up. Hello. And if he did, child, he gonna sit his dumb ass over there because that's dumb as hell, y'all. And I believe it too. This is my whole story, and he ran back. And they will, y'all. Okay, let's talk about it. They will when they broken. Because they don't deserve you, y'all. If you gonna take your ass back to a raggedy, groupie bitch like this, then stay your ass over there, y'all. That's stupid. But I'm gonna tell you, if a man is not ready for you, he will, y'all. He will. And you got to stop trying to carry the invisible load. Somebody, you were trying to carry the invisible load of this relationship, and God was trying to tell you, you had to let it go too, y'all. Because I'm going to tell you, you can't change a man. They have to decide to change. And if they don't want to change, that's their life, y'all. God is always going to protect you. Y'all ain't never got to worry about that. God is always going to make sure that you are getting right what it is that you desire, not somebody else's drama, y'all. And unfortunately, this was a whole bunch of fucking drama. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That was a whole bunch of drama, y'all, but real fucking life, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you, if you are the man on the other side of this, you need to cut ties with this person or you will never have a good relationship. You gotta take a closer look. And damn, the message is still coming. Sir, you got to take a closer look because God is saying that you have a lot of luck on your side right now. All right, somebody, you could be a Cancer, but you got to look. Like if you drinking, look, you got to stop the drinking. This is half the problem with men, y'all. Whiskey blues. It says grief is heavy, but finding better ways to cope can bring strength and renewal. Why? Anytime you think, y'all, that's low vibrational energy when you're drinking, right? Let's talk about energy and spirits while I clear this up and get to the next message, right? The thing about energy is this, y'all. Energy is real and spirits are real. Alcohol, right? Not wine. Alcohol, right? that stuff brings out different spirits, y'all. And what you got to understand is that when you are already being what? Convicted by God, right? And you are already in regret and you are healing, right? And you drinking, that is not going to work, y'all. That's why men have to go into sobriety. It ain't because men ain't supposed to drink, right? But you're going to have to go into sobriety so that you can make better decisions for yourself, y'all. Because when you drinking, all it's doing is exacerbating all of the negative energy, y'all. Everything that this woman said, every name she called you, every low vibrational thing you've ever come in contact with will attach itself when you drinking. When you drinking, y'all. And that's why you got to watch the drinking, right? Like I drink wine. I'll drink if I'm going out every now and then. But all of that heavy drinking, I don't do that shit no more, y'all. Because that's when that shit be having you ready to break up with everybody. So you sending dumbass text messages, you cussing people out and doing all that dumbass low vibrational shit because you cannot control your you can't control yourself, y'all. That's self-control. And that's why sometimes you just don't need to do it. Right? I'd rather not drink than to be caught not having self-control. Hello. That's why I ain't never been drunk in my entire life, y'all. Do not play. I don't play that. Lady E ain't never been drunk. I went to all black schools at HBCU. I partied. I did it all, y'all. And I've never been drunk. I have 2-3 drinks and I take my motherfucking ass home. Why? Because I ain't got time for the bullshit. Hello. All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on in career. All right, y'all. Let's get into career. See what it is that you need to know most at this time, all right, when it comes to your career. All right, let's lay the foundation, y'all. Let's tap in. I am the Lady Empath, y'all. 1111. All right, I'm on every morning at 7:15 for love, life, and astrology. All right, your daily guidance. I will be tomorrow, y'all, on. Oh, I need to charge my phone. I will be tomorrow on TikTok. All right, TikTok at 11:11, y'all. All right, for Saturday afternoon, love, life, and relationships. All right, someone protect. I heard protect your idea. All right, somebody, you got to protect your idea is what I'm hearing God say. This is career. Yeah, y'all, I could never make it up. That thing say protect, deception, obligation, and break free, y'all. All right, so we talking about career, y'all. God is saying you got to protect something. All right, this could be an idea or something that you have. You got to protect it, y'all, because there is some type of deception. I feel like people around you feel like they are obligated to see what it is that you're working on or what you're building. But God is saying it's time for you to choose you. All right, your channel song is I Choose Me. All right, so God's saying you got to choose you, y'all. All right, it's time for you to choose you. All right, over people. Somebody you could be born in 83. All right, what's protect? Let's clarify protect. All right, y'all, let's get into career. All right, yeah, somebody, you're going to get your dream job. And God said, don't tell nobody. Hello. You are about to get your dream job, y'all. And God says, don't tell nobody, y'all. That thing says, did you ever think you could get paid just for being yourself? Somebody, you're going to get paid just for being yourself. This is your dream job, y'all. It says you're being asked to protect it and your energy. I love it, y'all. This thing says you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, share with others, and all of that. But you got to protect this, y'all. Somebody, you're going to get your dream job. You can't tell nobody nothing, y'all, because there's deception around you, y'all. Clarify deception. That's crazy. Look, laziness. I could never make it up, y'all. Deception is being clarified by laziness, y'all. Somebody, you got lazy ass people around you. And I feel like if you keep these people around you, they make you limit your ideas. It's almost like every time you get ready to go creator, every time you feel like you're finna do something, you get somebody else that call you. Now you don't waste 2-3 hours on the phone or something. So I'm hearing that you got to watch the people around you because the deception is laziness right now. All right, the deception is laziness. And let me tell you what that can look like, y'all. You have not done what it is and worked on what it is that you need to work on, but then you go and do other stuff like obligations, y'all, right? So when you look at it, it says you got to stop telling yourself what you should do because you're catering to the needs of others, yet you're not doing what it is that you need to do to further your career, your business, or whatever this is. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody watch laziness, because I feel like right now this is the major deception point, because you are feeling like you obligated to do stuff for other people. Yeah, stop playing, because you a fucking healer. Hello, healers. All right, talking to my healers. All right. See, your first obligation is to heal yourself, y'all. And that's the problem. Man or woman, y'all, it don't matter the sex, right? Your first obligation is to heal yourself. If you get up in the morning and you not happy, you got to ask yourself why, right? And then you got to create your own happiness. But if you getting up and you feeling obligated, now I got to do this, now I got to go to this job, now I got to go manage these employees, now I got to go do this, then you got to look at yourself and ask yourself, why are you more obligated to fulfilling other people's needs than you are your own? Because you are a natural healer, but you're not obligated to fill other people's needs, y'all. That's stupid. Look, self-care at the split, because I could never make it up. Self-care, y'all. You ain't obligated to take care of other people. You're obligated to take care of you. That's easy, y'all. Look, that's why you ain't got no energy. Stop playing. Your channel song is No Energy by Heavenly. All right, somebody, you ain't got no energy, because you still out there trying to get it out the mud, y'all. These ladies are in mud, right? You still out there trying to get it out the mud, and God trying to tell you that shit been out the mud. Ain't nothing even there. You still look. That's why I say break free, y'all. Stop playing. That's why I say it's break free, y'all. Somebody, you still feel like you getting it out the mud, but you in the mud by yourself. Because ain't nobody else even in the mud with you. God saying you got to break free. You got too many obligations to be a healer, y'all. Let me tell y'all about a healer. Yeah, diplomat. Stop playing. A real healer is sensitive to her body or his body. I got 2 more personal readings I'm getting out today. But I'm sensitive to my body, y'all. I was tired of shit this week, okay? I've been tired. I got a new Gigi baby here at the house. I'm cooking. I'm cleaning. I run a business. I do a lot in one day. I don't have no help, y'all. I do this shit on my own. I ain't got no maids. I ain't got no nannies. I ain't got nobody. It's me and my kids in this house and my Gigi baby. I have to get off this live at 9:30 and go make breakfast with these damn kids. Then I get the baby, right, from my daughter so she can sleep. I try to keep her for a few hours so that she can get rest. At that point, guess what? It's lunchtime. Everybody like, Mom, what we eat for lunch? Holy shit. Now I got to do lunch. Now I got to record content. Now I got to go live again. Now I got to go call a client. I got to do a consultation. Whatever I got to do, y'all. So what you got to realize is that when you are a healer, your first obligation is to yourself and your family. Everything else come after that. So I be telling y'all, you gonna get your reading, right? But you got to understand who you dealing with, y'all. So a healer is not somebody that's just sitting around twiddling their thumbs all day, right? A healer is somebody that got a whole lot of stuff going on, y'all. That's Empress energy. You're not a healer until you reach Empress energy, because you got to be able to take care of you, y'all, right? So you are a healer. Oh, I should not say that. Okay, God say don't say that. You a healer, I'm an Empress. Never mind, right? Because an Empress who is a healer got a whole fucking family, right? They ain't just healing you. Right? Some of y'all deal with healers that ain't got families. So yeah, their first obligation is to you every day, all day. Not me. I'm an Empress. I got a whole family, a whole fucking kingdom I got over here, y'all. So I say that to say, if you are a healer, you still got to watch your obligations, because your obligation is to you first. You the healer. All right. And you're very diplomatic is what I'm hearing God say. So you got to be able to break free, y'all. So God is telling you to break free of whatever restraints that you have on yourself. And one of them could absolutely have to do with laziness, because as a creator, y'all, you can't be lazy. If God say create, you create. If God says go do it, you do it, y'all. And if you're trying to be a creator, then there is no laziness, y'all. Like, you got to be able to move when God say move, right? But you also got to know the voice of God, because God some days gonna say rest, right? So that's called unsensitive. Insensitive, right? You got to be sensitive, right, to God's energy. And you got to understand that you're worthy too, y'all. See, a lot of times the reason that you take on obligations, even in career, is because you feel like you're not worthy. And it's like you're trying to prove yourself. I told you, self-care, y'all. It came out. All right. So somebody, I feel like you're learning how to take care of yourself, even above your job and what it is that you're doing for yourself. That is showing God that you really trust yourself and value yourself, y'all. Valuing yourself means that you know how to get rest. Hello. You know how to spend time with your family, y'all. right? It's not just about you working every day, y'all. Like, this is generational legacy building. You're not building no legacy by your damn self, y'all. That is so stupid. And you're not building a legacy when you tired. You run it on empty. And people won't even sit down and rest enough. And then you wonder why your health failing. You wonder why you don't feel good. You ain't even getting adequate like nutrients. Somebody, you ain't eating well. Yeah. And you spending a lot of time daydreaming. Somebody, you got to focus on your career. I want to see what this is. Let me get one more. So somebody, it's time for you. Yeah. Somebody, it's time for you to make some passive income. All right. Somebody, whatever your gift is, because this is for a creator, it's time for you to make passive income. It's not time for you to be working so hard. Y'all, look, dependent. Flip up at the top. It's time, y'all. Time. And see, you got to realize it says you can't fully come into your power if you rely on others for financial support. And at the point you begin to understand that if you can create passive income, right, with whatever it is that you're currently doing, that will allow some of the obligations to be relieved. And then you can really focus on what it is that you want when it comes to career, y'all. But you got to realize it for yourself. And whatever this is like God is saying, you got to be able to, yeah, someone, it could be court. All right, I got a court official, lawyer, judge, all right, mediator, somebody, you could be a counselor, especially with this creator energy out here, y'all. Even a therapist, a doctor, somebody, you're very good at bringing results and resolution to people, even an arbitrator. Somebody, you could be running for local office. I'm hearing local government, even the school board, y'all. Yeah, somebody, you're going to be, I like that. I'm hearing CSI, like an investigator, y'all. Like somebody, this is definitely, even a defense lawyer, because I got theft and court official out here, y'all. So somebody is like, you are being, I heard, now that's good. Okay, y'all, I heard an advocate for children who have been trafficked. Because I'm seeing theft, loss, and abandonment, y'all. So somebody, maybe your dream job is being that. Maybe you dealt with that, y'all. Because now I'm seeing Beauty in the Black, right? So maybe you are someone who is going to advocate for people because you're the one that got away, y'all. So this could be something about trafficking, or even just being left, y'all. Like somebody, you just lost a lot. And you're going to teach other people. Somebody, it's your dream job to just help other people get out of whatever it is that you've been through. All right, look, unexpected money, y'all. I could never make it up. Somebody, that's what you need to be doing. That's going to bring you a lot of unexpected money, y'all, because you've lost a lot. And it's like whatever this job is for you is going to allow you to bring justice to other people who also experience the same losses that you have. That's what I'm hearing God say. It's going to create a lot of passive income, y'all. All right, for people who have already been lost. All right, shit, it might be, all right, somebody, you the love doctor. Say that, y'all. Courtship came out. Somebody, you the love doctor. And you're going to show people how to restore hope and relationship to their marriages and how to organically grow. Growth, hope, and courtship, y'all. So somebody, you're like a marriage therapist or something like that. And you're bringing people together and you're restoring hope and natural growth in relationships. Somebody, you could be a damn matchmaker, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hell, if we get enough damn people on the Discord, I'll be setting y'all asses up too. Now I'll be telling y'all, join the Discord, y'all. If you want a good woman of God, join the Discord. If you want a good man, join the Discord, y'all. You want like-minded people that believe like you, then you need to join forums that believe like you. Y'all ass on Facebook and you don't even like them damn people. Hello. You want to be posting your shit on Facebook and them people ain't supporting you. They don't like you and they ain't trying to engage with your ass at all. Hello. All right. So somebody, you have a job here in dealing with relationships. Yeah. Somebody, medical profession. All right. I got the medical profession coming out. All right. So somebody, her LPN or EMT. Somebody, maybe you want to be an EMT. Yeah. This is for a man, y'all. All right, somebody, you want to be a doctor or EMT, and God is saying it's going to be a long road, or it has been, but you are going to make it. Good gentleman is here with stability, y'all. So somebody, that is the path. Like somebody, I heard Superman. Like somebody, you used to play like superhero games and stuff a lot. That's because you like saving people, y'all. That's why I was Wonder Woman. Stop playing. I was always Wonder Woman or Superwoman or somebody like that, y'all, because we like saving people, y'all. So this is a masculine, like maybe you was like a superhero all the time. I'm hearing Spider-Man, right? And it's because you are someone who loves stability and grounding. While this has been a long road, or maybe it will be, you are supposed to be in the medical profession. See, a lot of times men don't want to be in school that long, especially if you've already like of age, like maybe late 20s, early 30s. But God is saying no, because you have this energy of loving to save people, but it says save your own. And it is going to be a long road, but you a good man. You got it. Somebody, you could be 35. I'm seeing 535 out here. That's going to bring you a lot of stability. All right. Whoever that message is for, it's going to bring you a lot of stability. I could never make it up, y'all. Right? That thing says what? Win money. The number 11, y'all. The number 11. So somebody, that's going to bring you a lot of money. Right? And I'm going to tell you, y'all, my LPNs, y'all better have y'all own facilities, y'all. The point of being an LPN, y'all, is once you learn, right, even dentistry, especially pediatric dentistry is what I'm hearing. Yeah, possibilities is at the bottom of the deck, y'all. So it's like God is showing you what is possible and that you're never alone. This is for a man, y'all. The channel song is never alone. Jax, somebody name, it could be Jax or Jackson, Wilder, JW, never alone. Right? Never alone is your channel song. So this is gonna create wealth. Like, look, this little boy, y'all. Like somebody as a young boy, you really understood the possibilities of what it is that you could have. You were a dreamer. Somebody, you dreamt of being an astronaut. Like you used to sit outside and watch the planes or watch the stars and stuff. And you like to save people though, y'all. So whatever this is, I feel like I know it is, y'all. It's going to provide you a lot of stability. All right. It may come with a relocation is what I just heard. Look what I said. Relocation, neighborly love. Somebody, you may have to relocate for this, y'all. Yeah. Because you got to have people around you who are going to help you, y'all. Look at neighborly love. And I was just saying, yeah, get together, y'all. Yeah, somebody, you're going to have to move for this. All right, you're going to have to move for it, but you're going to find people around you who are going to help you take the initiative because you're going to need help, y'all. You can't go back to school, especially medical school or like EMT school or something without help. So somebody, you're going to need to move, right, with neighborly love being here so that you can expand the possibilities of what it is that you desire. All right, anything else, y'all? All right, for my chefs. All right, I got cooks in the kitchen, y'all. All right, somebody, you are a chef. And I feel like this is a couple. Maybe y'all cook together because I got grandma's kitchen, generational wealth, and main male, y'all. So this could be a couple, right? Maybe y'all are meant to expand something together that's going to bring a lot of generational wealth as a couple. So somebody, you and your person, y'all supposed to do some things together. And it's going to bring a lot of generational wealth, y'all. Yeah, y'all grandma bringing this together. Somebody, you got a great grandma or great grandma. You used to be in the kitchen with her a lot. Viola, I'm seeing something with a V. Virginia, Victoria. Y'all are supposed to be in ministry together. Okay, this is specific for somebody. Your channel song is my ministry. It says the mess was my ministry. 50 could be significant, or 22. All right, y'all, September 19th. You're supposed to be in ministry with your person, y'all. Like this is something orchestrated by your ancestors, y'all, to create a level of generational wealth between you and a masculine, y'all. Y'all are supposed to be in ministry together. It says grandma's kitchen, generational wealth, main male, and your channel song is the mess was my ministry, y'all. It's like whatever the two of y'all have been together or whatever y'all have been through is actually a testimony together is what I heard. Yeah, stop playing. What did I say? Whatever y'all been through, y'all hard times is here. I feel like both of y'all have had hard times. It says when facing financial difficulties and personal or health related challenges, it can be overwhelming. All right. So the two of you guys are now seeking support in each other. And now that you guys are seeking support in each other, it's going to create this your twin. Stop playing, y'all. Twins at the bottom of the deck. All right, somebody, you and your twin are supposed to be in ministry together. Both of y'all have had hard times. All All right, but y'all are creating generational wealth. This is a main male, y'all. All right, somebody, you wear your hair cut close. Like somebody, y'all, this shit is from your mom, your grandma, and your granddaddy. Y'all stop playing. That thing got grandpa's lesson, grandma's kitchen. Somebody, your ancestors are bringing you together with your twin flame because you, divine feminine, have had a lot of hard times, but so has your masculine. Y'all are meant to create generational wealth together. This is your person, y'all. All right, main male is here. Somebody keeps their hair cut close. All right, somebody got a little mustache, not too much facial hair. All right, y'all, main male, generational wealth. This is your twin, y'all. All right, this is an ancestor union between grandparents. Y'all, look, I could never make it up. Y'all got to put past something in the past, though. All right, this is kind of going into love. Whoever this message is, you and this man are meant to do something together in career that's going to create generational wealth. But y'all got to put something in the past. I got repassed here with expectations. I feel January 28th to be significant, January 27th. I feel like this is a masculine who maybe something happened with your expectations, divine feminine. Somebody kept you waiting. It says expectations, waiting, pause, stand still, patience. All right, divine feminine, you've been longing for something, and this masculine feels like they have kept you waiting. God is saying that this union, yeah, I told y'all are leaders. I got a pastor. This man is meant to be a spiritual leader or a pastor, and so are you, y'all. And that takes what? Growth. Somebody just had to grow up, y'all. Somebody, you got to grow up. You got to accept the call on your life, y'all. Let me tell you something, y'all. I am a woman of God who's always been this way. I grew up in church, y'all. I ain't never was out there, ever. There are some people y'all will meet in this world that ain't never been in the streets. Hello. Raise your hand if you ain't never been in the streets, y'all. Hello. I grew up in the church, right? So when you understand that, you kind of pretty much carry your life like this, but you still know how to live, y'all. The thing about men is this. When men think of pastors, they think of a man without fault, without wrinkle, spot, or blemish. That is not the case, y'all. That is not the case. You got to understand, it's simply about growth and maturity. Some of the most profound pastors these days, y'all, are young men. Hello. The younger men, y'all. Ain't nobody listening to these old ass men talking about that same dumbass shit that keep you in poverty. Most of the young, influential men today are leaders, y'all. They just don't look like this no more. They look like this. It's okay, right? Mine look like this, not like this, right? So what you got to understand is a lot of times you feel like you got to look like this or that you got to treat him like this. No, a man of God is a man first. Just like a woman of God is a woman first. And y'all be taking the woman and the man out of it and trying to just leave God. That is not right. Cater to your man. Cater to your woman. God gonna do the rest, y'all. And a lot of times it's like y'all forget that men and women of God are men and women first. You still a man and you still a woman. Right? You still got to be able to come together, y'all. So somebody, you and this person actually have a lot of, y'all meant to do it together. Look, prosperity and growth, okra. This is a part of y'all legacy, y'all. Like whoever this is, it's a part of y'all legacy. And I don't know if the divine feminine, you could have gotten sad news because I keep seeing sad news at the bottom of the deck. But y'all are meant to grow together, y'all. Maybe y'all are just going through a difficult time right now. Yeah, somebody got to stop drinking. That damn brown liquor keep coming out, y'all. So somebody, you got to stop drinking. Spirits such as whiskey, cognac, and rum are used to celebrate, all right, but can also cause inner turmoil. You got to understand, y'all, some of the stuff you do, you're trying to help yourself and you're really hurting yourself. Somebody, you got a big heart. You really got a big heart. Yeah, somebody's in sorrow, y'all. I don't know how the hell we ended back up in love out of career, y'all. But you got a main male in sorrow. Somebody is upset, y'all. Somebody drinking a lot. I feel like this person didn't meet your expectations. Maybe y'all not together anymore. But somebody, y'all finna get justification. Somebody, this is what you wanted since you were a child, and God said you're going to get it. Stop playing, y'all. What is that? 3/18, March 18th could be significant. Somebody, you wanted this since you were a little girl. So grandma say, keep it classy, right? Your grandma say, keep that shit classy, y'all. You ain't got to act crazy. God is always going to give you what you want. And I'm going to tell you, if you are a real woman of God, you want marriage, whether it's traditional or life partnership, because I don't give a fuck, right? I don't tell people you need to go down to the courthouse and get married. I don't give a fuck about that, y'all. But whatever it is, you are very traditional, even as a child, and that's what you want. You're going to get it, y'all. You always get the desires of your heart. Why? Because you a seer. Damn, this message is for a seer, y'all. Your grandma, your ancestors, they say keep it classy, right? It says classiness is about more than just expensive clothes, right? It's also about high standards of behavior. And see, when the divine feminine, when you are a seer, you keep it classy, y'all. Like you do, because you know God's promises. The promises of God, y'all, are yes and amen. Right? The promises of God are yes and amen. So if you have prayed as a seer for a marriage, for a relationship, even if you were a child, you're going to get it, y'all. You just got to believe God. You got to believe God. And whether it's the person you with that give it to you or somebody else, you're going to get exactly what it is that you want. All right? Tia, you say you got too big of a heart. Most of us do, y'all. Look, that shit coming out. Love, y'all. All of us have big hearts, y'all. When we are really, really women that trust and believe in God, God has us to have big hearts, y'all, because somebody got to be a healer. And people cannot heal if they are still hurt. So you have to keep your heart open. I've been hurt 1,000 times, y'all. I don't sit and hurt. It ain't no person in this world that I'm angry with, not one. I set boundaries with people and I'll walk away forever. But I don't harbor anger at all, y'all, because I'm a healer, right? And in order for you to be a healer, you got to remain healed, right? Which means that you can't have no openings, y'all. You cannot be talking about you a healer and you got openings, because when you got openings, the devil will attack. Ask Ayala. Ask Ayala, y'all. Ayala has had to start over so many times because she refused to heal, y'all. You can't be on TV talking to 1 million people talking about healing and your whole life is a fucking disaster. Y'all stupid. Y'all be taking advice from people whose life is told the fuck up. And you be talking about, oh, they a healer. Ayala sat herself down, y'all, because she was like, my life is a mess. My kids don't like me. They don't speak to me. I have lost 2 children to death, right? Ayala lost 2 children to death. That's not okay. Do you really think God wants your children leaving this earth before you? Hello. I'm just saying now. Right? There are proper orders to divine goddesses. Hello. You cannot be a divine goddess who stands on the word of God and you got children, multiple ones, leaving this earth before you. You got to sit down. God will sit down and say, hey, God, what's up? What's up? I'm not losing my kids. I'm not losing my family to be on nobody TV, y'all. To be on nobody TV. So you could be counseling people on TV and now you lost 2 children. You should have paid attention to your damn kids. Somebody, you got love. God says continue to take your spiritual bath. All right. Continue to take your spiritual baths. I'm going to tell you, this man, he built different, y'all, because all these damn Chris Brown songs keep coming up. And I'm going to tell you, y'all, Chris Brown is the chosen one. I don't know why y'all look at a man's anger and feel like something, he was hurt, y'all. This man ain't got no damn daddy. I ain't never heard Chris Brown talk about his daddy. Let's be clear, right? I don't know much about his mama, but I know he was a hurt man, because a man that's putting his hand on a woman is a hurt man. It doesn't mean that he can't heal, y'all. Somebody, you got a man that's healing. This man is healing, y'all. Chris Brown is not the same person that he was, y'all. And y'all don't understand the brokenness of men. And when men are broken and men are hurt, they go through things in their life publicly because they are right? They are the chosen. And God will put you through stuff publicly, right? When you are the chosen, so that you can remember the vision, y'all. The vision. Right? Somebody, God has given you a vision, and that vision is of a good lady, right? Somebody who will teach you about the damn journey, y'all. Somebody, you got a vision of a good lady who wants to teach you the journey, y'all. Somebody, a family, somebody who wants to build a home with you, y'all. Beautiful messages today. Somebody wants to build a home. Somebody wants to have family reunions. Somebody wants to travel, y'all. This is the journey. Somebody, this could be in the military, or you could be a military, but you had to get rid of this false person. This sounds like the recap from earlier, y'all. It's 9/11. All right, Twin Towers, y'all, is 9/11. And I'm telling you, y'all, somebody, you had to literally get rid of the false person. And when you get rid of the false person, guess what? Your whole life will be restored, y'all. Restoration is here. This is a man that works on cars, or you're very handy with your hands. You clean your equipment, cleaning stuff, y'all here. God is going to restore your family. All right, yeah, Black Eyed Peas is here, y'all, and Heritage. All right. So God is going to restore your family, y'all. But you got to be able to see the people around you that are false. August 22nd is here. All right. God is saying, march on. All right. Continue to move on forward, collective, right? Educate yourself. Learn and celebrate yourself, y'all. That will lead to good fortune. All right. Let me get you guys some advice and then your angel numbers for today. All right, today is Friday, y'all. I might hop on TikTok later, or I may come back here for afternoon messages. I'm not sure yet. I play it by ear on Fridays, y'all, because I might just lay on the sofa and rest. Hello. Right? So I play it by ear. So I will see, but I will be on TikTok tomorrow at 11:11. All right, Saturday afternoon. All right, while y'all up cleaning the house or on your way to work or whatever you're doing on a Saturday, I will be on TikTok at 11:11. All right, of course, Sunday is Soul Sunday on TikTok as well at 10:10. I will not be back here until Monday morning unless I pop in later today. All right. If not, I'll be back here Monday at 7:15 for your daily guidance. All right. If you are new, welcome, y'all. All right. If you're returning, welcome back. Let me get you some higher self messages. All right, as we are getting ready to go into this full moon energy. All right, now y'all know full moon is Monday, and we are also in pre-shadows of retrograde. You got to watch the energy, y'all. All right, we are energy. God made two things, the heavens and the earth, and man. And God is energy, which means that the universe will impact you, y'all. The energy of astrology, it does affect you. So if you are having communication problems, y'all, it's retrograde. So you got to be able to communicate and you got to understand what's going on. All right. So I want to see what it is that you need to know going into this weekend energy right quick of this full moon in Sagittarius, y'all. It is a strawberry moon. All right, it's the strawberry moon, full moon in Sagittarius. All right, it says the answers you need are coming. I love it. All right, somebody, you could be a Gemini. It says the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Listen today, y'all. Meditate. All right, meditate and contemplate. It says meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. All right, new moon in Pisces. Don't say that. Who is that? Black men and women still need so much healing. It's not even funny. All people need healing. Stop labeling shit. I don't like that. Don't say that because it makes it seem like only black people need to be healed. And I'm sure you don't mean it that way, but you got to watch your words, y'all. Words have power. Black men and women don't need healing. They're doing the work every day. I got 50 people on my Discord that's working every day. I got a hell of a king in my life that's a good ass man. Shout out to my king. Hello, love. Right? So don't say that, y'all. You limit yourself by your mind. Black people healing every day. That's why I'm on here doing these messages. I'm healing y'all asses. Everybody needs to be healed. It's not a black thing or a white thing. It's a people thing. And you got to be healed from the judgment and the condemnation of others because most of us grew up Catholic, religious, or in some dumbass system that was not conducive to our healing. Y'all, ain't nobody tell you to heal. They told you to go to church. They told you to go to the priest. They told you to go to people. Nobody said heal. They said go get saved. Right? So now everybody is learning that you never needed a savior. You needed to be healed. It's lessons, y'all. All right, have faith in your dreams. All right, have faith in your dreams, y'all. Don't give up on yourself. Right? So I'm gonna tell you, y'all, you gotta listen today. Oh yeah, somebody, your dreams coming together. I don't know what this dream is, y'all, but it says the answers you need are coming. So you need to listen out. All right, under this energy. All right, because it's time. You finna get it. So have faith, y'all. All you see, what was taking place was the plan, y'all. Somebody, your dreams just needed a plan. And now that you plan it, you'll be fine, y'all. Nothing is perfect in this world, right? Nothing is perfect, but you can plan your reality. I get up every day intentional. At 5:30, my alarm goes off. By 5:50, I'm in the bathtub. I don't get out my bathtub until 7. I come to y'all at 7:15. I am intentional. Don't shit change my day unless somebody is in jail. No, that wouldn't change it. Dying, no, that wouldn't change it either. Unless I can stop them from dying, ain't nothing changing my morning, y'all. That's stupid. I ain't doing that. You won't have me run around catering to other people's needs. I do what I need to do, y'all. So you got to understand that. Somebody, you just had to stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Yeah. Yeah, for real. After all of the trauma, they said, go to church. Just go to church and pray. Pray for what? You don't even know the fuck you praying for, y'all. You done been used, abused, hurt, all of this stuff. And they talking about, well, just go pray. What? Shut up. That's stupid. Right? So somebody, you really have been carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. So God is going to give you the answers that you need, y'all. You just had to set boundaries and you had to let it go. And guess what? It's not yours to carry. So somebody, you release the burden. And when you realize that the weight of the world was not yours to carry, now you finna get the answers you need. Now, all right, somebody, you're being earthed. It says learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. That's all we doing, y'all. We are simply spiritual beings, right? Spiritual beings having a human experience. So when you realize that, you learn how to show up in this world, y'all, and just have the experience. You don't have to let it change you. You don't have to even let it dictate who you are. This is your experience, y'all. So somebody, you're being earthed right now, and you're learning how to just be human, y'all, in the world, but not of it, right? We in the world, we ain't of it. I don't give a fuck what these crazy ass people do in this world, y'all. Why? Because my heart belongs to God, y'all. The cosmic heart. Thank you, love. The cosmic heart, y'all. My heart belongs to God. It says devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. When you make your life a moving prayer, y'all, you find peace in the most difficult situations. Some days I'm having a horrible day, y'all. Y'all would never know that. I find peace in any situation, y'all, because my devotion is to God, not to man. I'm not devoted to my king. I'm devoted to God. And being devoted to God automatically makes me devoted to my king, to my children, and to my collective, y'all. Your devotion to God is what makes you a great person. Clock it. Hello. So somebody, your devotion is to God. That's the potency, y'all. And then you begin to make your life a moving prayer. All right, what's the last message? I'm hungry this morning, y'all. God damn. Gonna make me some breakfast. All right, y'all. Somebody, you're a child of the cosmos. So it's time for you to forge your own path. There we go, y'all. See, this is Earth School, y'all. And Earth School is simply showing us this. Thank you, Miss Siobhan. Earth School is simply showing us this, y'all. You got to forge your own path. It's not about your mama, sister, cousin, brother then. Right? It's not. It's about you and the path that God has for you, y'all. It says, pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Be the leader you wish you had, y'all. You didn't have a leader. Are you just going to keep following? You just going to keep laying around acting like you ain't got a choice to make that can bring you peace, that can bring you happiness? Some of y'all are literally one choice away from being the happiest you have ever been. Literally, y'all. What if God told you one decision away, right? One decision that you need to make that will literally change your life. Can you make the decision, y'all? Because you got to listen to God, right? The child of the cosmos. As a child of the cosmos, y'all, we simply listen to God. And then you understand the intelligence of the universe lies within you. That's astrology, right? So when you listen to the transits today and you have the conversations that need to be had, this is communication, y'all. It's about communication. And you begin to commune with God. And you begin to ask God for certain things in your life, y'all. It's the communication. Look, somebody, you're in Earth School. Beautiful. Earth School, y'all. All you were doing is sitting here to this planet to learn certain lessons, y'all. It says life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. We all come here to Earth, y'all, right? We all come here to Earth to learn a lesson. You learn a lesson in discernment because everybody has discernment and can listen to God for themselves. right? Don't nobody need nobody to tell them nothing, right? You can listen to God for yourself. And at the point you gave up your discernment to listen to other people is when you fell into condemnation. God gives you your own discernment, y'all. You stop letting people play in your face. That's your channel song. Don't let people play in your face, y'all. People will play in your face to keep you stuck, y'all. That's it and that's all. They play in your face because they ain't got no life of their own, y'all. Somebody stop letting people play in your face. And what did you do? You created your own inner earth. Beautiful. You created your own inner earth, y'all. And when you create your own inner earth, child, you could give a fuck about people. Hello. You don't care about people, y'all. I sit in my house on my acre by myself and my children every day. I create the earth that I desire. I ain't gonna let nobody else dictate my destiny. We don't do that over here, y'all. All right. So somebody, you will survive this, right? You are gonna find a new solution and a new beginning. All right, somebody, you finna find a new solution and a new beginning. It's choices, y'all. Every day you wake up, you choose happiness. You don't just wake up happy. Some people wake up in pain, y'all, right? Some people, hey, anybody, why I got y'all on? Thank you, Marky. If I have anyone in the collective that is a DJ, all right, we're looking for a live DJ for our Sunday afternoon sets on Discord. All right, we want live music playing. Now, if you are a DJ, I don't mind people sending you, you know, $11 or something for you to spin a song or something. Like, I don't mind you charging, y'all. Right? If you are in the Discord and people want to pay you for the songs, I don't mind. That's your talent, right? So if you are a DJ, you need to email info@ladycollective.org. Is it the late? Mark, put it in the comments, right? Or if you're already on the Discord, let me know. All right, we want to start doing live DJ sets, which means it got to be clear, y'all. I don't need nothing static in and you can't hear. Like, I don't know how DJs do it, but that shit need to come through clear. All right, y'all. So if you are, right, a DJ and you're in the collective, I want someone to do live DJ sets on Sundays. All right, we're filling up the summer schedule for Discord. All right, we are filling up the summer schedule. Even poets, all right? If you are into poetry and you want to share your gift, open mic is Mondays. All right, Mondays on Discord is open mic. All right. Open mic night. If you sing, if you got spoken word, whatever it is that you do, it can be instrumental, y'all. Whatever it is, it's open mic night on Mondays on Discord. The list is open. All right. So Marky, y'all got to look at the comments because my moderators are putting everything in the comments. All right. So somebody, it's time for you to fall into the arms of God, y'all. Beautiful. It says, fall into my arms. It says, surrender, y'all. God is calling you to surrender today. It says, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Let me tell you, you cannot hold the extremes of life, right? Thank you, love. It cannot be, y'all, like all bad, but it can't be all good, right? You cannot hold the extremes of life. So what you got to understand, y'all, is that you got to surrender. So somebody, you're being pushed to surrender. And maybe you don't feel like things are going your way right now, but God say as soon as you make the choice that you need to make, it will, y'all. Somebody, you're being called to surrender. Literally called to surrender. All right, what is your final message? Y'all, I love it. I love God. I don't care what people say, y'all. I don't give a fuck about people's comments. I love God. What did I say? If you surrender, y'all, what you get? A new earth, a new reality, y'all. You don't have to wait to die and go to heaven to live abundantly. And hell is what we live in every day. At the point you wake up and you choose God, you in heaven, y'all. That's a consciousness. I live in heaven every day. I'm finna get off this live. I'm finna make me some breakfast. I'm finna sit out back. I'm gonna watch the bears, the deer, the butterflies, the cardinals. I'm finna go on to the Discord that I created. Talk to my people on Discord. Probably channel y'all a message on Discord. I'm gonna do my personal readings. I might come back here. That's my world, y'all. And this shit is beautiful. It's beautiful, right? You create your world. So if you are unhappy, do something about it. Create the world that you desire, y'all. God gave us that ability. You got to figure it out. All right. Let me get to your angel numbers, y'all. This is a new earth. All right. It says it's happening. And you got to keep holding your vision. All right. The veil is going to be lifted this weekend, y'all. All right. Especially today, because the day moon is in Scorpio and it is transitioning today and tomorrow. Right. And then it'll go into Sagittarius. But the moon is still in Scorpio, y'all, which is very intuitive, very healing, very transformational, y'all. All right. So that's like death and rebirth, y'all. So somebody, you're going through a spiritual death and rebirth. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Your ass ain't sick. Ain't nothing wrong with you. God is just knocking your damn door down, y'all. Somebody, God beating the door down. You ain't losing everything. God beating the door down. You got the answer, y'all. That's the call of God. When you feel like you losing everything, it's God, y'all. It ain't the devil. You be always talking about the devil busy. The devil busy. The devil ain't fighting your ass. You fighting God. And that's why you think it's the devil. The devil ain't real, y'all. The devil is not real. When your life get to falling apart, it's simply because you are not doing what God is telling you to do. And now you making it about the devil, y'all, instead of taking responsibility. The reason I don't subscribe to church anymore is because it's not about heaven or hell. If your total concentration is going on heaven and hell, then you're not even living life. You're not living life. You worry about heaven and hell. And that shit is a consciousness. It's a state of being. You in hell right now if you sitting in your house depressed. You in hell right now if you talking about your money and your bills and your gout and your depression and your high blood pressure and your arthritis and your diabetes. You in hell every day, child. Every day of your life is hell. Get your ass out the bed and make some decisions to be happy, y'all. I am not that person. I am not that, y'all. I am very insensitive when it comes to pity parties, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because my life has been harder than most of y'all on this goddamn thing watching me right now. And if I can figure that shit out, so can you. I don't come to pity parties. I don't eat pity cake, and I don't like pity ice cream, y'all. So people know if they having a pity party, they don't come to me. I will ignore you. If you send me a message and it's wreaked in pity, I won't even answer, y'all. I'm just gonna look at it and say, choices, y'all. Hey, y'all, let's get to the messages, y'all. All right, angel numbers, y'all. All right, the number 4. All right, somebody, if you are born on the 4th, all right, or you are a life path 4, all right, this could be significant. I am stable. All right, I am stable. It says you bring stability and rationality in any situation, y'all. You are the rock, and your hard work, perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. All right. Somebody, you're very stable. All right. Very stable. What's the next angel number? All right. Angel numbers, y'all. Oh, the number 2. Beautiful, y'all. All right. The number 2. It says, I am diplomatic. All right. I am diplomatic. It says you have great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most faith and beneficial outcome. All right. Somebody thank God today for your blessings. Your channel song is Thank You, Father. All right. Thank you, Father. All right. Somebody thank God for the blessings today, y'all. Shit, he ain't had to do it, or she didn't have to do it, but she did. Why? God is an energy. God is not a man nor a woman. God is energy. I don't give a care if you call a father God or mother God. It don't damn matter, y'all. All right, the number 21. I put the number 21 in the comments, y'all. It says, I am inspiring. Somebody, you're very inspiring. All right, it says you are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. I am inspiring. All right. Somebody, you're very inspiring. All right. What is the next number? Oh, my favorite, y'all. 1111. Hello. The lady empath. 1111. Y'all, I am awakening. All right. 1111 is about your awakening, y'all. See, a lot of times, like, oh my God, I caught 1111. 1111. That's your awakening, y'all. That simply means that you're paying attention to God, y'all. When you begin to awaken, right? all you are doing is aligning yourself with what it is that God truly desires for you in this lifetime. That's 1111, y'all. All right. It says the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. Right? That's all it is. It's saying, you know what? I am awakening to who I am. And that's when you start paying attention, y'all. So then guess what? You look at your phone, it's 1010. You look at your phone, it's 333. You look at your phone and you see all of these synchronicities. You listen to God. It's always 1111. It's always 333. Them numbers come out, y'all, because it's time. But at the point you happen to hear God say, pick up your phone, and you say, boo, oh shit. You listen to God, y'all. That's it. It's now you're just being more sensitive. Like people be so surprised. Like, oh my God, I caught 1111 today. Y'all, I catch damn near every angel number because I'm always listening to God, y'all. I'm always listening. So I see that shit all day, every day, y'all. I see it all day. All right. The number one. All right. The number one, y'all. It says, I am innovative. All right. It says, you are a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunities. Your determination and endurance are powerful and will help you get through rough times and reach success. All right. You are, y'all. You are innovative. All right, y'all, let's put the numbers out. What do we think the last number is going to be? All right, if you are new, y'all, I pull one final number in the end. If you guess this number, you get one free question. Now, let me tell you, you have to send a question to me on Discord. So if you are not on my Discord, you need to click the link. All right, and go to Discord to send me the question. All right, put your numbers in the comments. Let's get them going, y'all. Let's get them flowing. Now, we ain't had a winner in about 3 days, y'all. We had a winner in about 3 days. All right, y'all. Let's see what comes out. All right. When I say stop, the moderators will stop. All right. I got you, Marky. Marky, I got you. All right, we ready now? Okay, now go, y'all. It has to be between the green go and the red stop. So if you already put yours in, go ahead and put it in one more time. All right, because it has to be between the green go and then she's going to put the red stops. Because I only look at the numbers between the green go and the red stop. We got to have everything in decency and order. All right. All right, I'm going to pull, y'all. All right, I'll tell you when to stop. All right, stop. This one fell on my arm. I don't even know what it is. All right, so now y'all can stop. And we'll wait till they put the stop signs up. And I'm only going to look at, all right, there we go. I'm only looking at numbers between the red and the green. All right, we got 000. Did anybody get 000? I got to see y'all. Y'all know I'm nosy. I can't just wait for them to tell me. All right. Oh, I see somebody. I see Empress Danica. All right. I got, who else we got, y'all? All right. I see one for sure. Yep. Anybody else? Just Empress? All right, y'all. Okay. Empress, send me your question on Discord. All right, y'all. I love it. All right, y'all. Well, have a beautiful day. Okay. I will be back maybe, like I said, to YouTube later today, maybe to TikTok. I'm not sure, y'all. So I will always post it on my stories, or I will set a thumbnail here to say what time I'll premiere if I do decide to go live this afternoon, which I may, y'all. So just stay tuned, y'all. I pray everybody has a beautiful, beautiful day. All right. I will see my collective on Discord. Y'all know I'll be on Discord. I'll probably throw a couple of messages out there today. Hey, thank you guys for the collective cooks yesterday, y'all. We was cooking, child. It was Miss Yvonne. I know Goddess Q was on. Thank you, Tia. All right, Tia showed us how to make rasta pasta, y'all, with lamb chops. So Sunday, y'all, make sure that you get the menu today so you can do your order. Saturdays will be better. I expect more people to be on Saturday. Saturday, we're cooking as well, y'all, and I got to make mine today. It's creamy shrimp. So I got to make my Walmart order so I have it together so we can be cooking together. All right. So join us tomorrow afternoon. It'll be after my live. So I'll be live, y'all, on TikTok at 11:11. After that, at I believe 2 or 3. I can't remember because I'm Eastern. All right, Eastern time. I don't remember what it is. I think it's Central time that we've been 2 Central. Yeah. So 3 Eastern time, we're going to be cooking, y'all, making garlic shrimp with Tia. All right. So I'm going to do my 11:11 first on TikTok. Then we're going to hop on the Discord at 3 Eastern. All right. To do some Saturday cooking, y'all, for our dish. So I'm just creating, y'all, right, a platform for us to just have fun. All right. Cooking on Discord, child. We got poetry on the Discord, live music on the Discord. Of course, I channel messages and music, prayers, all of that stuff, y'all. It's a community, right? I tell people like it's a spiritual damn Facebook shit, right? But with people you actually like. Right? It's like the spiritual Facebook with people you actually like, not the motherfuckers that still stalking you from school. I hate that, y'all. Like, I feel like Facebook is so crazy. I just start blocking people. Like, why the fuck are you stalking me on Facebook? Like, that's so dumb, y'all. People crazy. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day, y'all. Love and light, y'all. The Lady Empath 11:11. Have a beautiful day, y'all. I need a prayer warrior to take over the prayer closet, y'all. I really do. I need a prayer warrior to take over the prayer closet so that we can get some more of these prayers out, y'all. All right. So I do need somebody to help me take over the prayer closet on Discord. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. Whew, let me go make me some breakfast, y'all. I'm hungry.